More Resident... Hopefully finishing Resident Evil 7? I hope.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. That's loud. Okay.
Resident Evil.
7.
7.
7.
Instead of 2.
2. Or 1. Or 3. 4. I still need to get the achievement for... What's the difference? For finishing this game in under 4 hours? Or, sorry, within 4 hours, technically?
Strange ingredients.
The strange ingredients. They're the ingredients, but they're strange. That was a knife.
It's a crochet hook, actually.
I mean, they're both vaguely pointy, right?
Yeah.
Why is it taking so long to load?
I don't know.
Alright. Nothing to make you wish you had the PC version, like long loading times, am I right?
It's all on sale for $30, but I decided to get Yomawari instead.
I don't blame you. I mean, I do, but hey, your money.
Well, it'll probably be on sale again for Christmas. So.
Oh, probably.
Let's see.
I'll just play Animal Crossing Pocket Camp while I wait. Best game.
Animal Crossing. Oh, dude, why is it taking so long?
Probably first time load up console, etc., etc.
PS4, hello. Hello.
Are you alive? Por favor? For favor? There are animals sleeping in my camp.
Never played Animal Crossing. Is it like Harvest Moon or?
Sorta?
Sorta.
It's a daily simulator. Oh, there we go. And we're in. I wouldn't compare it too much to that though.
Okay. You has a gun. Oh yeah, you're in the trailer.
What am I doing?
Like,
we gotta go find the arm. We got the we got the lantern, didn't we?
She has the head. She doesn't know about the arm.
There it is. All right. Okie dokie then. How's my health? Doing all right. Doing all right. Doing all right. Wait. I think it's capturing audio now from the game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah? Can you unmute and just see real quick?
Yeah, let me mute Discord so I can tell. Let's see, mute that. It's pretty low, but yeah, I can hear it.
What? What? Hang on. Properties. Configure. I do have it set low in the settings. Here, I'll bump it to like 85.
Okay.
I guess we might not hear the other half of this game. Because I prefer the superior audio quality if that's a thing. Whew.
And yeah, I can hear it in game now.
Awesome. Guess that's the way it's gonna be then.
Okay.
So you'll have to play the game for yourself to hear the second half of this game. It's okay, I can't
Hi,
read it.
Ryu.
This is just in time. I just finished the new episode of Dragon Ball Super. Nice! I haven't actually been watching Super yet. I'm bad. I haven't watched any of Super yet. At this rate, I don't know when I'm gonna watch it, to be honest with you. This time, Ryu, we got the audio to work through the capture card.
I decided it'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. I don't know why. I don't know.
Begins.
Hello, Cabell. I don't know why it's deciding to work this time. There are plenty of people that aren't watching just because they can't stand Japanese Goku. That's one of the reasons I haven't started watching it. Not specifically Japanese Goku, but more in a general sense. I just prefer watching with English. So I might just wait for everything to be in English. It's just a choice I like more. I just like, you know, my stuff to be in a language I actually speak. I need to get a pair of headphones I can connect to my TV so I don't have to play deaf. What do you of the game so far? What do I? The Japanese voice actress Bulma died. That is true, and I am very sad to hear that. Hello, Ball. I don't have any personal experience with that voice actress in terms of like things I've heard, but my family, my eyes. Not far along yet? Yeah, I know that English episodes for Super aren't that far along yet. What I tend to do is just wait until they're either really far in or it finishes to watch stuff like, you know, in English. What do you think on mobile? Oh. What do I think of Resident Evil 7? I mean, I love it. This is like my, you know, 5th or 6th time through.
Hi, Scarlet.
Hi, Scarlet.
I had to step away to get my yelling cat because he won't stop.
So what do you, from what you've seen, Aura, what do you think of this game?
I like it. It's pretty, I mean, it'll probably be more intense if I play it
Oh
myself.
yeah, it'll be a whole different experience playing it by yourself, but just from what you've seen, it's left a good impression.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it.
Something's wrong with her. That's rude.
Something's wrong with her.
Something's wrong with her. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with her?
It's pretty gory for you, but it's like you see like hands getting cut off.
It's very cartoonish gore for something so not cartoonish, like it's over the top. There we go. That's a better term. It's very over the top with its gore. Like kind of like watching The Evil Dead. You know, there's a lot of blood, but it's never like sickeningly, brutally realistic with it.
Yeah.
Which is what makes me think that a lot of people who would have problems with the gore might not like it. Well, that's still true. I feel like it's a little dampened, a little lessened by the fact that it's kind of so over the top with it. Just now for the DBZ abridged Goku.
If it was like the kind of gore where you're seeing someone like rip someone open and ripping out their insides or something like that, that would be
Outlast?
a little too much for me. Yeah, Outlast.
Gore doesn't bother me personally. I don't really care.
But if it's just like blood and body parts getting cut off with a claw or something. The muffin button.
Hello, small children. I can't be frightened anymore because I don't have the audio. The audio is so important for the frights. But I assure you. Oh my god! What I just said? Never mind. Ah! That wasn't even the pause screen. That was the map. Get off of me! Get off of me! I'm leaving.
It's funny that you mentioned the muffin button, Nancy, because I was watching the abridged version of.
I'm leaving. I'm going home. I'm leaving. This place sucks. This place sucks. My wife can stay here. I don't want to be here anymore.
Screw you guys.
I'm going home. I can't be frightened 5 seconds later. Immediately frightened. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Okay, but like other scares, like the yellow ball bouncing and you know, her appearing behind us, that didn't get me. You know? No. Zoe. What do you want, Zoe? hello.
I'm still getting caught up in the episodes, so I got a little ways to go before I get to
Just watch
Super.
Yeah,
Are we really gonna be able to make sense?
like I said, I'm probably just gonna wait for the English to catch up pretty far, so I have, you know, dozens and dozens of episodes to watch, and you know, it'll be good there. Because I'll just binge Super. I was thinking about rewatching DBZ all over again, just to wait, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Thought about starting at Dragon Ball and watching my way through. That would be even more entertaining, I think. I haven't watched Dragon Ball in, like, just regular old Dragon Ball in forever. I have nothing but time for that right now. I'm unemployed and not in school. A friend who watches it needs to tell us going on. Oh, hello.
Where the hell are you? Nope, never mind. We only need the head, and you've got it.
Since you can only see subtitles, that's Lucas.
Right?
Lucas,
Buddy.
Buddy! Oh my goodness. It's been like 5 years. When is that game going to leave me alone? Even though I didn't really like 2 that much. I didn't like it enough that I didn't finish it.
What do you need them?
And I probably can't finish it.
That's family business, Ethan, and not your concern, understand? Now, if you want the head,
By the time, I'll give it to you.
come
Oh boy.
by any time and I'll give it to you.
Look how nice.
Japanese VA for Bulma died early this month. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I don't, you know, I never experienced the Japanese version of any of the Dragon Ball stuff. But it's always sad when someone, in general, you know, someone passes away. And I know there's a lot of memory of watching, like, the old VHS tapes that were just subbed for people, so. I love that line. You couldn't hear it, but the one he said, "fuck you," was great.
You wanna have fun, don't you?
Hey, look at the fridge! Look at my hand. Look. I know, right? Hey, it's an officer's head. Hello, officer.
Oh, wow.
The pig is waiting for you in the dissection room, comma, bitch. There.
Nice. Like how his skull has teeth.
Yeah, oh, it's the molded. He's turning into one of the monsters. And Goku sounds like an old lady. That's because Goku is voiced by an old lady, right? Right? In Japanese.
Oh, Stranger Things is so good.
Just pop in and say hi. The female and I are finishing Stranger Things 2 tonight. I haven't watched any of it yet. It's on my
it's really good.
It's on my to watch list. Well, you enjoy watching Stranger Things. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you'll pop by next time we do a thing. Probably Resident Evil 7 next time, because hopefully I'll have it done. Right. It'll be something. It's by like a 60-year-old woman, yes. I thought so. What was I looking for? I don't know. Do I need any keys? I don't think I need any keys. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We haven't. We gotta get the snake key, I believe. We're gonna want the shotgun out. But we'll do it later. That's why he sounds like an old lady. You know, we're talking about Dragon Ball while I'm playing, like, Resident Evil 7, and I think that's just a joy.
What? Why do they have Goku voiced by, like, an old woman?
That's just been the voice actress for the, like, entirety of the character. It's, you know, it wasn't originally voiced by an 80-year-old woman. That the woman who voiced him just turned into an 80-year-old woman eventually, because that's what happens. And that's my understanding. And I guess they made no attempt to what the hell am I doing? I went the wrong way. Where am I? What year is it?
What year is it?
Yeah, the same one thing with Dragon Ball. Most voice actors are women since the voices don't change unless they play the same character for a long time. Until they turn 81 and then, you know, their voice changes. And I mean, yeah, most, especially like child characters are usually voiced by women. That's like in the Sonic the Hedgehog for a long time. Tails was voiced by little boys, but they eventually started just having women do it because they didn't have to switch voice actors every game.
Right.
Because by the time they made Sonic Adventure 2, the kid from Sonic Adventure 1 had hit puberty, so it wouldn't work anymore.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Where am I going? The section room. What's the... Like, for example, Alphonse from Fullmetal English was voiced by a kid who was too deep, so you could... Yeah. And that's also a good example.
Okay.
I haven't seen Brotherhood yet, so I don't really know much about it.
I haven't either.
Remember right, it should be nope, wrong way. I am trying to read the chat and play, so I'm getting lost. So the reason why I Return for Brotherhood is the original role. Yeah, which is kind of a shame, even though he couldn't. And I'm sure it was a very amicable decision. They gave him a side role. See, at least they gave him a side role. They could have just, not given him anything. That would have been extra sad. Where am I going? The section room, right? Right. I know where that is.
For the piggy,
For the pig,
I guess.
which is a cop. Called a cop pig.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, when his voice is deeper than... Yeah, that's true. Yeah? There we go. Ah! Ugh! Hello!
hello.
Remember when I said this game wasn't going to spook me again?
You lied.
I lied. I'm a liar. Hi, Grandma!
This grandma just stares.
And it should be right now. There we go. Oh no! These things are my least favorite things in the game.
They're like spider things.
They're fast and they hit hard and it's a pain in the butt.
Ugh. It's like Liquor 2.0.
Yeah, it is. I hate those things too.
Yeah.
Suck. Yeah. In my opinion, by the way, since neither of you said you watched Brother, I think Brother is 100 times better than the original. I've heard... Basically, everyone I've heard says that it's good. Whether or not you like it up to the more than the original is kind of an opinion thing, Prove yourself a real man, stick your hand down the pig's throat. Alright. This is pretty gross, by the way. Yeah, I know, right?
Ew.
And I like the original a lot. It's one of my favorite things in general. This is hard, buddy. And I also know Brotherhood's closer to the manga in every way, basically.
God.
Outside of the beginning.
That pretty little thing will help you find
So, yeah. They're both good.
Yeah, I do too, Ryu. I mean, I've played Resident Evil 2 many
I
times.
still get scared by that one link that pops on R2 and it breaks the two-way mirror. Oh, dude, so do I.
Yeah, it always gets me, even though I've played it.
I watched my cousin play that game a lot when I was young. And that was one of the parts that spooked me so hard that I couldn't sleep. I attribute Resident Evil 2 to my insomnia. Thank you. That and Brotherhood's story made more sense in my opinion. I can't comment, obviously. But, I mean, I never had... Ah!
Hello.
Nope. Bye.
Wait, come back.
Nope.
I want to be your friend.
I don't care. Something I seen. I was playing at night by myself. There was during a thunderstorm. Shut the door. My cousin and I would play. Oh, I would play games with my cousin whenever we were at my grandmother's house in Missouri. and we had at that house there was, if I remember properly, there was a spare PS2, spare PS1, and a GameCube, which means our gaming selection wasn't limited necessarily, but you know, it had to be one of those three things. Among those options, we had some normal stuff, some Pokemon games. I think we had Animal Crossing. Ah! I'm trying to tell a story! And we had Resident Evil 2 on the PS2. And, you know, it was, we were both, you know, I think he was 10 and I was like, he's like 3 years older than me, I think. So I would have been like 7 or 8. So, you know, and they'd stayed in one of the spare rooms so we could play it while people were sleeping. So we'd be up late because we're kids and it's a Friday, you know, that's what you do. Open the door. So, you know, we got to that scene the first time. It was probably like 9 or 10 p.m. Everyone else was like in the kitchen or sleeping or something. And we get to that point, we both just agreed to turn off the thing and not play it for the rest of the night. That was a time. We did the same thing with Doom 3, because we were around, that was not too long after that, probably. There was a PC in the basement of that house. We would play things on, you know, from time to time, because neither one of us could really do that at home at the time. And Doom 3 frightened us so bad that we didn't go back in the basement for the next, like, 2 or 3 visits. It doesn't frighten me anymore, obviously, but at the time, oof. It's not just yelling. Basically, these notes are just saying the son of the family might have locked a kid up in the attic, or maybe didn't. We don't really know. Nice. Alright, so we want to raise that ladder, and the way to do that is this button right here.
Button.
And the ladder should be a little further. There we go.
Button. Stanley Parable buttons.
Happy birthday! We want that tape, even though I'm probably going to skip it. And to just try to remember the puzzle by hand. I would like that.
Do you get anything if you do all the VHS tapes?
You get an achievement.
That's it?
Yeah. Eternal Darkness freaked me out when I was a kid too. I love the games heading a sequel. I want to play that so bad. I have yet to get it. I tried to get it for my birthday, but no one bought it for me. Damn it. Come on.
That was for
GameCube.
GameCube, yeah. I never played it. I've heard of it though.
I really want to play it. Maybe I'll get it and we can stream it. Stream it blind. I think I can stream GameCube games with this thing. I could probably jury rig it, if nothing else.
What are we trying to mimic here?
That would be an axe. Here, I'll show you. Man wielding an executioner.
Oh, okay.
Might be a while before I can get Eternal Darkness, though. I haven't found one. I haven't found a copy in a store yet. Which means I'll probably have to order it online one day, and it's a little bit pricier to do it that way. So much fun, so good. Yeah, I've heard it's a really good game, and I want to play it, but I haven't bought it yet. Wait. Turn it around. Turn the. Nope. Wait. Nope. Ah. Wait. Oh, wait.
Oh, you had it. That's awesome.
Wait. It's $104 on Amazon. Yeah. And I checked a store in a town near me when I went shopping the other day, and they didn't have any GameCube games there. Actually, they had none. Which upset me, because they had Wii games, they had PS1 games, PS2 games, but no GameCube games.
Yeah.
So I couldn't, and they were selling stuff that, for all intents and purposes, should have been way more expensive than they were selling it for. Which is how I got Code Veronica for like $8. Oh, wait, no, like that?
Do you have to face him the other way?
Yeah, he's got to face the other way, but I can't do that easily. Okay, wait. There we are! Yeah. See if I have. You should see your copy still, and then send it to me so I can borrow it and play it. That's it. I don't like shit. I'm gonna. I should still my copy X. Jake played through it before we broke up. Nice. Or no, not nice. But nice that you still have the copy yet. Never mind.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to say.
This happens every time I try to like say something. I get what you mean. Good. That happens to me all the time. It's even worse when that happens in person, because then you just sit there like, yes. Shotgun shots, nice. I'm gonna do a bit of inventory management here. It's like Resident Evil 1 through 4 and 5 a little bit. Grab the herb. Mix this with that. Okay. Now I should be able to grab the blue key. No.
The blue key.
The blue key. It is blue.
Blue.
Blue. I have no idea where I don't remember where the red key is. So that'll be a challenge to remember. Oh, I know where the red key is. Never mind. Scratch that. Reverse it.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
My friend is playing Fallout New Vegas.
Nice.
It's a good game. Now we're going to do this thing, or we shotgun shells in 6. Okay. It won't let me swap them yet, will it? Should I look for tomorrow and look now? I don't want to wake people up. That's fine. That makes sense. Besides, if you get up, then you can't watch the stream. Dude, come on. Oh gosh, I forgot you're out here.
Hello.
No!
No. I want to be a friend. Why?
Should be another one, I think. Welcome to paradise. Alright.
Welcome to paradise.
Plug that in. We're about to get another shotgun.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of noisy.
It's in my closet on a watch box, though one of the boxes has piles of computer parts in it. That would be noisy. Yeah, we don't need the arm for now. We do want that. We're gonna get us another shoot gun.
Shoot.
Shoot gun.
Is it a magnum?
What?
Is it a magnum?
It's a shotgun.
Oh, a shotgun.
Shoot gun. But I would actually send it to you,
Boomstick.
Brew. Well, if you find it, am I friends with you on Skype or something? Because if you find it, you can totally hit me up and we can see if you're willing to send it to me. I can stream it and then send it back to you.
Do you have Discord, Ryu? I keep forgetting to ask you. Or did I ask? I don't remember.
Yeah. It'd be good to know, because it's hard to keep up with people you know when they aren't on your friends list, you know? I use Discord more on Skype now. Same. In fact, I think
Yeah,
we've
same.
all switched to Discord. I'm going to
Have to add you at one point.
I don't know what my numbers are. I would put them in chat right now. Let me check. There we go.
Okay.
I'll upset him. He just sent it to us, so I'll upset him.
I have a friend.
Hopefully same. It's like, no, fuck you. Ah! Ah!
What's happening?
Oh no! Spooked me, that's what happened.
I went back to the window and I just saw, like...
So much for not getting scared anymore. Shut up. Shut up. Alright. Let's try to use these last 3 shots then. Ooh! Magnum ammo on the toilet! Don't know how that got there. Where are you? Hello? 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 What? Doesn't everyone keep Magnum ammo in the toilet? Where else would you keep it? Right. Silly me. I don't put my Magnum ammo in the toilet. I'm just a fool. Now, it's somewhere out here. There's supposed to be a thing.
Thingy
Ah, here it is.
Oh. Like a projector or something?
Yeah. So one of these puzzles. You made them feel so bad they went home. So let's see. What number can we make with an axe? Oh, okay. Hang on.
The number 1.
Not quite.
7.
7. I made them feel so bad they went home. Oh, that makes me feel bad. I want to go home. Can I go home? That's not what I thought that was going to be. Wait a second. What? What?
What is it?
Stabilizer. Makes us reload faster. Well, I guess we're not going to get the other shotgun, because I don't remember whether the repair kit is. I thought it was that here. It's okay. It's just a double-barreled shotgun. Excuse me, not just a double-barreled shotgun. We don't need it to progress.
Yeah.
I need... Where's the other key card? Oh, I know where it is. Second time I've done that now. Yay, drugs! We used steroids at one point. I don't remember what point that was. But we definitely did use steroids. Maybe guys up here. There they are. Hello, gentlemen. Come hither. Ah!
Oh, yay!
Too fast. Oh, yeah? Why do you not get stunned? Stunned!
Because they're being difficult. And they're like, no.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Yes, I do. How dare you?
You're racist. Just because I'm a mold monster doesn't mean I can't live here, okay? Alright, bucko. Get out of here. Thank you. Wow, my health is not bueno. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I can drop that reference and someone got it. Wait. Waiting. What am I waiting for? Hello, Grandma.
I don't know. She just keeps appearing in random places.
Yeah, she does.
She has random teleporting powers, but... Ew.
I need you to do me a favor. Symphony of the Night, my favorite Castlevania? Nice. I think the other repair kit is hidden in a box that's locked. Can you look that up?
Let's see.
Let's chill, she'll try to kill you yet. Grandma is chill. I like Grandma. She's chill.
Repair kit. There's 2.
Yeah, I have the one that's under the house. So it should be...
Okay, found repair kit. It's found when solving one of the game's 3 treasure photos.
Okay.
To find the treasure photo, head up into the main house and make your way to the master bedroom. You'll need to find the snake key before you can access this area.
Okay. So that means it's where the final treasure is, then?
I guess? Because it says once the master bedroom,
Yeah,
like the next room on the side.
I know where it is, then. It's...
Storage.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Right.
If I remember properly, it's 10:15.
She's so chill.
Grandma, I tried to kill us yet. So the puzzle for this is to put the hands of the clock where they are in the rest of the house, which should be 10:15. I remember that one. I don't remember where you get the... I think the note's on like one of these tables or something. I don't know. There's a note about it somewhere. I just know it. Alright, so we might get to use the... We might get the other shotgun yet. Oh, here we are. Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Wasn't that also part of one of the DLCs? Yeah, the bedroom DLC also takes place in that bedroom. This is the dissection room. I think they call it the workshop. Oh, no, this is the workshop. The dissection room's where the cop's body is.
Oh, that's right, okay.
And yeah, you play as the cameraman from that one tape in the bedroom DLC trying to escape from the bedroom. I haven't played it. I just watched Let's Play it. I don't really want any of the... I have no interest in either of the banned footage DLCs in terms of playing them. I'm gonna play Not a Hero and End of Zoe when it comes out, but that's it.
Hello. Hello. How many are there? 2?
3, apparently.
3. Yep.
Play as Clancy and all the DLCs, I believe. And you play as Zoe and Daughters. Otherwise, yeah, you play as Clancy and all. Oh, I guess you play as Mia in Jack's 55th birthday, too, which isn't canon at all, but, you know, it's there. Don't do that anymore. Don't do that. Don't drop that. Take some of that. The rest. Do I have any kept blue in here? And then Not a Hero is going to be Chris, and we are going to... Well, we don't need to save it. And the Zoe is Zoe. Do we want anything else? No, I don't think we do. Alright, next part of the game.
That is safe.
Did I bring the lockpick? I did.
The master of
unlocking. What do you want, Lucas? Jeez. Hey, buddy, remember, there's 2 chicas to get you to the party, blah, 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 blah. Don't be late now, you hear?
Don't be late now.
Let me talk to Mia.
No,
You gotta show up for time to tell where the party is, eh? No.
I forgot where the party is.
But yeah, you do play as Clancy in Bedroom,
From the courtyard. So come on, man.
the Blackjack game, 21, I think. And some other non-canon stuff, like Survive the Night. Or whatever. Excuse me. Whatever it's called. I don't remember all the names. I'm also trying to not die. Keycard. Open Sesame. Open Sesame. Open Sesame. Thank you.
Christmas lights.
Christmas lights. I didn't really want any of the banned footage DLC, so I just didn't buy it. It's all cool. It's just most of it's like a really gimmicky mini game almost, and I can just get all the story relevance by watching it. So I didn't really play any of it.
Oh, this is nice.
Blackjack 1 is kind of messed up. I actually like it though. I'd probably enjoy that because I like Blackjack. Hello, Lucas. This cutscene is kind of messed up too. Look how tired he looks.
And crazy.
Ethan. Hold on.
You might not want to look at this. It's kind of gross. Not this part specifically, but a part of this.
What is that?
It's the head.
Oh, is that a fetus?
That's the head we need. It's the, I don't know what it's, I guess it's like a fetus or something. I'm not gonna ask.
She thinks this thing is special. No,
Yeah, you might not want to look at this. He's gonna pull his fingernail off.
this right here is special. You see,
Just because he can?
Yeah, just to show you how it doesn't matter.
everybody wants
Actually, gonna do more than one, I guess.
Wow. Wow, Evelyn. I'm just trying to show him.
He pulled him off. He's done now, so if you're looking away, you don't have to.
Go back to how things were.
He's always a stupid bitch.
Bitch, you should understand that I don't want to go back to how things were before my father found y'all. Now everybody wants to turn back the clock. So Ethan,
You need to shave.
you can crawl around underneath that filthy, rotten house all you want, looking for them ingredients, but you ain't gonna find a goddamn thing, Ethan. You make that sound? Ooh, baby.
Man, he can't grow a beard for shit.
Here,
Alright.
come on, Ethan.
He needs to lay off the coffee? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a point where he's gone too far. And the TV wants this.
Oh. Boom.
Fuck!
So, I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but this game does a thing kind of like The Evil Within did, where it switches its themes, its visual themes, and its, you know, its, kind of its, I wouldn't say its gameplay, that stays the same, but, you know, it changes its themes and what it's trying to do with every villain. First it was traditional, you know, survive the stalker killer guy. And then, you know, it was creepy ghost bug lady. That was the most unenthusiastic fuck ever. Yeah, he did. He wasn't enthused. And then this one, as you can see, is kind of a Saw thing with the traps and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone kind of tackles a different form of horror. And because I made a video all about how that didn't work in The Evil Within, I want to mention how it totally works for this game because of the way they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because The Evil Within just drops you right in. And, you know, it doesn't prompt you for the change at all, it just changes.
Yeah.
And it also changes the gameplay with those changes, and that's the problem.
Yeah. I didn't finish Evil Within, but I played a fair chunk of it, and I noticed that it kept it was like it switched from one thing to another, and it was just kind of whiplashy, you know?
Yeah. This game, it does it the right way by prompting you. You have a direct encounter with one of the family members before you change their style. You know, Marguerite tells you to get the fuck out of here. Literally says that. And, you know, you sneak past Jack. There's the repair kit. Jack, and, you know, you have a couple of encounters with Lucas before you have to deal with him. And I appreciate how they did that style change properly. And the other thing they did that The Evil Within doesn't is they don't change the expectations for you from gameplay. Well, you know, The Evil Within suddenly expects you to be an action hero, which you just cannot do. This game, it changes the style in a way to fit the gameplay, you know, style it's going for, and that's good design for what they were going for, and I like it. As opposed to The Evil Within, which does not have that good design. Some of these crates are explosive, so be careful. I'm actually going to use one of these herbs, just in case I blow up. So yeah, that was just my little spiel because this game does something similar but well. Oh my god.
And Capcom did Evil Within.
No.
Right?
No.
I don't remember. So.
Former Capcom employees. But not Capcom.
Yeah. Like they kind of learned their lesson, I think.
But no one involved with this game was involved with Evil Within. That was Bethesda was the publisher of that one.
Okay.
It was a company called like Tango Gameworks or something. I didn't play the sequel yet.
I've heard really good things.
I heard good. Yeah, well, the first game has some good things about it too.
Yeah.
I know. Fucking password, right? Why don't you
Go
try
away,
0814?
Lucas.
He's not good. He's not
I don't
good.
trust you.
06.
Yeah,
Go on.
I not gonna lie, I don't
it's
exactly trust him
0514.
either.
Well, come on, take a chance, you never know. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
She gonna explode.
Nope.
Oh. Open the door!
What does he say? 08? I'll remember.
Is it gonna swing again?
No. I'm just trying to remember what the password is. Or if I don't remember this part. This is the part of the game I remember the least. Need to find the password? Oh, alright. Does that mean this is open now? Or... Oh no, the door's over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is the... So far in the game, I remember this part the least.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the part that's probably gonna go with the most loops, I reckon. Yummy, yummy.
Ew.
It's just cow. Oh wait, hey, wait a second. You didn't watch the tape? That's gonna go so badly. The tape's so boring. I'm probably not gonna watch the tape, no.
What's the tape?
You know the tape we got that said happy birthday? It's the solution for a puzzle that you can die if you fail.
Oh.
So, yeah. 50-50, I'm either gonna wing it, or I'm gonna look up a guide and do it that way, because I don't want to watch the tape. I just don't want to watch the tape. Also, double barrel shotgun. More power. It's nice.
Shoddy. Mr. Shoddy.
I don't like the tapes. I find most of them to be boring. And I don't like watching a man burn to death, so... There you are.
Hello!
Oh, no. I messed up. Load. Ah, this bomb!
Did you die?
Yes, yes I did.
Sad.
Very.
You are dead.
R.I.P. Where did it quick save me? Four-legged molded, yeah, I know. Combo, yeah, I know, right? I totally just got comboed.
Combo.
The tapes are, a fine thing to watch like the first time through, but trying to see them on like a second playthrough is not nearly as enjoyable. Because they're all the same. Literally, like by definition, all the same thing. Oh no, that's not shotgun ammo. Ugh! I'm disgusted in you, game.
Why?
I wonder if I can bait the molded into blowing itself up. Do it! Do it! Do it! What?! That's cheap! You're a cheater. Come here. I have no shotgun ammo left because of you. I do, but it's in the other shotgun.
What am I doing wrong here?
I don't know, what are you doing wrong? Oh, because you're crocheting.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm doing something wrong here. It's not lining up.
Ah! That was not supposed to happen. You didn't see that. What the? He stood up into the wire. He stood 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 into it. He stood into it. Oh, cool. We invited Ryu to the Discord. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang on to both shotguns so I can use the last 4 ammo in the other one. Okay, let's do it again. This time with Whimsy. Like all that nonsense.
With Whimsy.
With Whimsy. Okay. We're going to use the last 4 shells in the original shotgun to kill this molded. Whenever we get to.
We can do it!
There it is. Come and get me. JK. JK.
JK.
Oh, come on!
Ow. Just sets up mines everywhere in the house.
Doesn't need it. Is that a stabilizer? Give me this. Give me the steroids. Yay, drugs. Give me more health. Inject it right into my veins. Yes.
Stab.
Yeah, that's what you do with steroids. As far as I know. I don't use steroids, so I'm just assuming. Oh my. Gentlemen, gentlemen, please.
Can I have your autograph? My face.
Form an orderly line. I hate all of you equally. Oh, crap. Nope, nope! Don't be like me, there is a block button, use it. Ah, you're not dead? There you go.
Nope.
You missed. Oh, no, mate.
That's annoying. Jeez.
I'm just not paying enough attention. I'm supposed to be paying more attention than I am. Hello. R.I.P. ammo. Psychostimulants. Got there. Make sure this is loaded. Alrighty, I don't need you to be loaded. Yeah, you can watch the Happy Birthday tape here. I just don't want shotgun shells, solid fuel. I mean, I guess I could. tell you right away. I'll forget right after I watch it. Sure, watch it. This is the tape that I originally wasn't gonna watch, but since it's a thing right here, I guess I might as well.
Alrighty.
Experiment. Can trespassing idiots solve puzzles?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
You, my friend. You are one lucky son of a bitch. No, I actually envy you. What? You don't believe me? This toy? Well, you can't fake this.
You can't fake that.
You eat too much coffee. Coffee.
But it's all for you. Now, don't be like
He's so shiny.
this all that fun. Just wait.
And now you get to control it.
Yep. You were playing as the cameraman from that first tape we found, where at the end of it you fall down the ladder and stuff. Happy birthday. Do you got a light?
The game. I'd really like to make it out
No.
alive and not die.
I like calling this game. I'd really like to make it out of this room alive and not die a horrible, painful death.
Take the candle, light it, and put it on the cake. And remember to smile, 'cause this party is for you.
This party is for you!
Fuck you!
Thank you, but no. I'd rather not.
Pass.
Pass.
Don't use that here. I honestly don't remember this puzzle very well. Like I said, this was part of the game I remember the least. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Especially this tape. I don't think I ever actually played the tape past my first time through, so I have very vague memories of this puzzle. Woo. That's an awfully spiky balloon, huh? Up! Ow! There's a nail in my hand. And he just pulls it out like a champ! Now we take the quill pen over to this fella. Why is this light on? Ooh, flash. That didn't flash at all. Well, it's Silent Hill 2 over here. And we got... I don't know what that is. A dirty telescope. Apparently. Water's coming out. It's missing a finger, thank you. I hadn't noticed. Trying to remember what the hell this puzzle even is. I think we need to give the dummy a finger? Gross. I don't know what the point of the telescope is. It is dirty, though. Can confirm. Let's go with opening up the password. Okay. hold it properly. It really needs one. Well, come on, it can hold it without one finger. What is that finger even going to be used for? Ah, hey, that's neat. I don't remember this. I think we have to do the puzzle without dying at the end of it. Oh yeah, spoiler, this guy dies at the end of this, by the way. Kind of to be expected, I think. I honestly don't even remember how you're supposed to know how to do this stuff. Let's light this bag on fire. That's an impressive candle.
Yes.
Lasts an incredibly long time for, you know, a candle.
So many balloons.
Can't even cheat. I know what the password is. I don't remember how you get, but you can't cheat it. Get away.
Scorpion.
I have no idea what I'm doing!
Do we need to meditate?
Sure. Might as well. I can't even tell what these symbols are.
Let's see. Okay, change that one to that.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's that combination.
Wait, look. This combination?
No. Yeah.
Okay. What a lucky coincidence. Hello, straw doll. No idea what I'm supposed to do with you. Oh, here we are. Need this windy key. There we are. This is light it on fire. Light the doll on fire? Oh, I bet the dummy key, the dummy's finger might be in there. Yeah, it is. There we are. Yeah, I know this whole. Please let me put the finger on. Finger goes on first. I'll put the winding key in. That's super creepy.
Yeah, that is pretty freaky.
Let me put the quill pen in your hand, and I'll turn this. And we're going to get a impromptu tattoo.
What are you doing? Oh, man. No!
Which would be remarkably painful. If I remember properly, it doesn't even really say out. And now we have the password.
Loser.
Loser. Check out one to check your arm. Damn. It's like I'm back in high school.
Loser. Happy.
It's not a dummy, it's the clown from the photo. So he automated a corpse
Ugh.
that happens to fit a dummy finger. Should there be another O? Oh no, it's S-E-R. S-E... Would you be surprised? Kinda. The only way they've been able to resurrect things so far has been in the shape of a molded monster. I think the dummy's modeled after the clown in the photo, but I don't think it's the clown from the photo. Where's the photo even at?
Oh, yeah.
It does kind of look corpse-like. Maybe the head's like the guy's head or something. But the rest of it definitely looks like a dummy to me. I don't know. Either way, I kind of just accept it and move on.
Now you can light it on fire.
And there's oil all over the floor, so we have to take that winding key out so we can get the password.
Oh.
Yeah. But now we already know the password because we watched the tape.
And now he's gonna burn to death.
Yep. And the door's locked. Even though there's no fire here, so he just put himself out and sit here. Hey, turn this, turn it, give me water. Give me water. Oh no, it broke. We're gonna die. Alright then. Good thing we watched this tape. Hypothetically. Because that's important. Knowing the password ahead of time is the only reason Ethan gets to survive. Otherwise, he'd just end up in the same place.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
To me. To me. To me. I don't. And we get a long loading screen. I haven't eaten dinner. What time is it? 9:34? That's okay. Who needs dinner? There we are. Okay. Drop the tape, drop that, so I can put it back in. Do we have any ammo for this? No, we don't. Alrighty. Gonna have wings and pizza again? No, I'm not. I can't afford to have another thing of wings and pizza today. I thought about ordering a small pizza, but I haven't. But I just don't know. I can't eat pizza every night as much as I'd like to. Magnum ammo. Wings do sound really good though. Oof. Herb.
I'll be right back.
Hey. If I could drive, I might drive. I would have driven to like Buffalo Wild Wings and gotten some, but I can't drive. I had wings last night. Wicked. Wicked. Wings are one of my favorite things in general. I like wings. And cheese, bacon, jalapeno curly fries. Oof. I'm really hungry now. You know what? We are gonna have it. I live in this unfortunate part of the town where no one, it's like right outside of everyone's deliver radius, so I don't really have the option of getting delivery. So if unless it's pizza, I can get pizza delivered here, but like there's a place that delivers subs here, but they won't deliver to my house. So it's outside of their radius. And maybe the places that would deliver wings won't deliver here for the same reason. So I just can't get anything but pizza delivered to my house, which means I have to go get it picked up myself. And that sucks. There's an Italian place I deliver too, but again, radius. It's a vicious cycle. Burner fuel, great. Yeah, can't be lazy, just order stuff, gonna pick it up, so inconvenient. It is inconvenient when you can't drive, when you literally are unable to drive. If I could drive, I'd be more okay with the inconvenience, because for me it's a literal deal-breaking inconvenience, because I have no other options. And while I'd love to be lazy, sometimes I wouldn't mind just going and picking up food. There's a large delivery fee. I don't live anywhere. I don't live anywhere that has service like that. Like Funny goes in the same boat. Oh, yeah, no. Alrighty, I got you. There's not even any like food places close enough for me to walk to. I am just out of luck on food getting delivered to my house for the most part.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome.
They'll pick up McDonald's for you, kind of cool. It is cool, but I live in such a small town that things like that don't really pick up very quickly because there's not enough people to use it, and not enough people to do it, you know, like provide the service. Kind of like we don't, for the same reason we're not able to have Uber here. There's not enough people to overtake cab drivers, so cab drivers are just kind of, you know, have that monopolized here.
It's how you deal with hardships in life that makes you a man, Ethan. Damn, that's kind of smart.
Hello.
Hello. It's like $5 an hour for delivery fee, and they want tip. I put a bad Then we're talking about how we, at one point in our lives, either both me and him were both unable to have things delivered to our house, and we can't do it. You pay a lot for a meal, but you're paying for the convenience. Yeah, I'm always okay with paying for convenience because I'm lazy. But there's no convenience for me to pay for. That's the one thing I would never miss if I moved to like a city and not just a town. I'd basically be able to have all those cool like modern services, like, you know, like what he's talking about, having people deliver food to your house, and like hypothetically Uber would be a thing there, so I wouldn't have to pay for a taxi cab or something like that. Not here, no sir. I went to Las Vegas for my vacation, and we just Ubered everywhere. It was great.
I've never used Uber, but I know it's a thing here, so...
It's neat. Hello, Clancy. My Tad doesn't have Uber. 1408.
You're next.
Mine does not either. The taxi... We almost did, I think, but the taxi drivers had like a big fit about it. So... Not in this town. Like, you could hypothetically still do it, but no one uses the app, and if you try, the taxi drivers are going to push you out of service, so it doesn't really matter. He's going to make us dump a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to do it now. Open. I know in, I think it's California, Taco Bell has started to deliver, which is kind of neat. Have a nice day, thanks. Because I would eat Taco Bell more often. I eat it a lot already, because it's one of the only places in town that isn't just McDonald's. But I would eat more often if they delivered.
This place doesn't look burned.
This place is the part that burned. This is the part that burned. But you can't. It also does not look burned though. Alright. Yeah, play a little game.
Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, this is a very Saw
Kiss my ass.
type of thing. So, to also be fair, as far as the Uber thing goes, I don't know if Iowa's the kind of state that would easily adopt something like Uber anyways. There's not enough large-scale places here for us to really want, like that. Like, we just don't have the big cities that would need something like that very often. Most of these people like me who can't drive out of luck. Bright side, I'll probably learn how to drive come soon and buy a car and all that good stuff. Losers eat loser. That. There's an achievement for finishing that happy birthday tape in like under 5 minutes or something like that. Alright. And this time we don't burn to death. Yeah, see? Don't burn to death. And then he gets real upset. You're supposed to die! And then there's a bomb here. Hello, bomb.
Oh, hello.
But we beat him at his own game by pulling this off and dropping the bomb back on. Which is just kind of there.
Here you go. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That was supposed to be for you.
That was supposed to be for you, goddammit!
But hey, we got the head.
Fine.
Load back up. Handgun, kniff, shoot gun shells, handgun ammo, first aid medication, D-series head. If I remember properly, it was like enhanced handgun ammo. What else I want? We want the arm. We're going to want... Oh, we'll take the Magnum. And the Magnum ammo. So we're about... Remember properly, this boss fight coming up relatively soon. And it's pretty much the last one we're really going to want. One of the last ones we'll be using like the Magnum, so I might as well use it full stop. And I should double check for anything. Save.
Saving. All the saving.
All the saving. Handgun, shotgun, that, Kniff. Oh look, it's Zoe and Mia.
Mia! Mia!
She's alive.
Who are you? Where are you?
We're just beyond the pier, outside that room. Hurry!
We have a little bit to go yet, but
You? Dead?
Crazy eyes.
easy eyes.
Guess that's not the cards. Not yet.
Don't get your hopes up though. This is the last time we see Lucas.
Unless you have any more surprises up there, I suggest you...
Alright.
Now that would be
From my understanding, he's gonna be the villain of Chris's DLC, so that loose end gets tied up in December, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. Do anything else I might watch? No, doesn't look like. Alright, off we go. I need to crank. Almost forgot about crank. The last half of this game is like my least favorite part of the game, to be honest with you. It's not bad, it's just where things aren't as good. It falls apart a little bit, I think, come this part. Roll that up. It's also when they ramp up the combat pretty heavily, and I could do without. Combat isn't exactly Ethan's strong suit.
Is it like the enemies get harder, or
No,
loads of
you
enemies?
just fight more.
Eh. It's like the castle in Resident Evil 4.
Except that game's designed for combat, and this game is not.
True.
I don't really have to be shooting these. There's no more bombs crates at this point. I'm just doing it because convenience. I have Mario music stuck in my head. It's not exactly appropriate for what we're doing right now, but hey. Put in the crank, Ethan. Ethan, put in the crank. Let's crank it. And we're gonna hold shotgun. Move properly, you can see him coming. What the fuck? Ah!
Oh, these guys are still around?
Oh yeah. Hello, gentlemen.
Loading. Boom.
2 for 1? 2 for 1! It's a special! Oh, that's a 2 for 1 special, right? Alright. There should be a little bit more. Another enemy that pops up right up here that we're trying to. Yeah, howdy, mate. No. Shit.
Bad.
Die, please. Die, please. Die, please. Alright.
Really? Ooh.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna.
No, why? Why did you do that?
I'm just gonna ignore your very existence. Check for ammo. Nothing. In we go. Whoop. See ya.
Later, nerds.
See ya, loser. Give me that. Gunpowder. Simple stimulants. Boing, boing, boing.
All the things.
All of the things. Shotgun ammo. Another herb. Oh, not enough space. That. That herb. Okay. Combine those two. Alright, musical inventory management here. We don't need that. We want that. We want that. We want those. We don't need that. We don't need that.
It's like I see your little watch thing, and of course I just hear Genji's voice in my head. I need healing.
Take the grenade launcher because we won't really need it after this fight either. Check. Isn't there a backpack in here or is it upstairs? Might be upstairs. It's upstairs. Okay. So that one of these. Alright, it's boss fight time.
Let's go.
Make sure it's loaded. Okie dokie.
Ethan versus Lucas.
Nope.
Oh, are they gone?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's there.
Give me backpack. Hello? Give me backpack?
Are you supposed to pick it up?
Yes. Hello.
Zoe?
Thought so.
Zoe.
Not now. We don't have the time.
Maybe not.
Do you have both ingredients?
We're free. I think there's a little bit of
Should be
heat
enough,
plant.
right?
Be free or
If
something.
we make them fast enough, my father and Lucas aren't far away. Please come.
Yeah, that's right. Jack's back.
Good. There's enough for two.
Grab it now.
So after we make the serum, what's next?
There's a boat outside. We'll take it through the swamp. But none of us will get very far without the serum.
Give me backpack. Oh, you can have this backpack. Yeah, sure. Give me this here.
Hey, one of those is mine.
Oh, I guess I'm not getting the backpack then. Alrighty then. Hello, Jack.
Oh. Oh.
Mwah.
Your head's upside down. Also, there's something seriously wrong with you.
This is getting old, Jack.
Oh, yeah, I thought we were fighting Lucas.
No, I told you.
Okay.
I told you that's the last time we see him. That's it. He's not in the game anymore.
Huh. Yeah, it's good that they're doing that DLC then to type
Oh, I think
that
that was
kind of weird.
I think that was the plan from the start. Sit, Jack. Jack, sit. Holy shit. Owie, Jack. Stop it. Get out of here. I'm going to kill you then, Mia? You can't kill Mia. Only I can kill Mia. I mean, you can't kill Mia. Yeah. He has no face. Ow. Hang on. Should be dead. Hey, you dead? Jack? Jack? Hello? Jack? He died? I've unloaded so much ammunition into you! Can't you just die?
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I don't know how I didn't get in. Oh my goodness. Gotta shoot his eyeballs. Let me see your eyeballs. Let me shoot you in the eye. Please. I would like to shoot you in and around your face. Oh, hello. Don't be scared, he says, as he's ginormous and trying to murder me. Don't be scared.
Might need to restart the call because Discord keeps freezing.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, I can't even. There we go. Oh. I had to step out too. It was frozen. Share that screen. Hopefully you can see.
Okay.
Can see?
Yes.
Can see. Okay.
Yes. That's better.
Jack, let me shoot you in the face. By that, I mean your eyes. Thank you. But you still... Ow. Jerk. Hello.
Ethan, Ethan, Ethan!
Hey!
Is that Jack saying his name?
Ethan! Ethan! Dead yet? Oh my goodness, just die!
You're wasting your time.
You're wasting my time. Me. Hold still, negative. Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, I won't hold still.
I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it.
Maybe you either. Ask me again on Thursday.
Fuck you.
Oh, leave me alone. I don't even have any more health. Where is your last eyeball? Things I never thought I'd ask. Your life's not worth a bucket of piss, that's rude.
You're so mean.
It's just I don't know where his other eye's at. Hello. Is there an eyeball down here I can shoot? Or... Done? You done. You're done. Wait. Ah!
Phase 2?
No. Stay still and let me kill you.
Oh, he's pulling you under.
Hello. Nope.
Ooh.
How do you know I was worth a bucket and a half of piss? Thank you very much. Exactly. No.
You are... After he says, I'm going to make this slow and painful.
You're dead. Very slow, very painful.
Just, you're dead.
I'm gonna save the Magnum for that last big thing, I think. Hey, I'll have you know my life is worth a bucket and a half of piss, thank you very much. Indeed. I'm worth a bucket and a half of piss.
Get your ass back to the house. I will deal with you later.
like this fight.
It doesn't look fun.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's kind of boring. It's just the same thing the entire time.
I'm bored.
They don't checkpoint it. So, it's the only thing ever to die. You take a lot of damage.
This is getting old, Jack.
Hello, Jack. Goodbye, Jack. It does so much damage too. It's...
Yeah.
You have a wonderful father-in-law, apparently. What? Stop that! Cut that shit out! Turn my kid against me, kill my wife? I only turned your one kid against me. Mia's not even really a kid, you idiot!
It doesn't matter.
What's your name? No one loves you? That is so true. No one does love you, Jack. You're the unloved. Hello. You and that. Hey, you can be a bitch. I can do that.
This after saying that you stole my daughter away from me.
Yeah, and then he goes on that way, and then it's like, oh, you and that bitch can die. Like, whoa, hang on there.
You care about your daughter or not?
Your fake daughter?
Alright.
You're not even actually your daughter?
Yeah. You're not getting out of here.
Really? What's to your left? There's no way that did. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Oh, come on! Ugh!
I'm going to kill you. Then Mia.
Say the same thing again, please. Oh, hang on. Reloading. Don't mind me.
No, just reloading. Doop 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 doo.
Caught on fire at some point. I didn't use my grenade launcher yet. Hello, Jack. Really? I missed. I can kill you, and I will.
I can, and I will.
Wow, he is rude, isn't he?
Rude?
He won't sit still. It's so hard to hit his body parts because he won't sit held still. Oh, hang on. Just gotta reload here. Say hi, he says that to you. Yeah, alright. That'd be an awkward Thanksgiving dinner. Hi! Fuck you! Oh, alright.
Alright.
Happy Thanksgiving, Paul. Go to hell! Alright? It's gonna be like that today, isn't it? One of those days. Great. Oh, back. Howard. You dead now? Alrighty. Wonderful. Hey, give me that box. It's my box. I want the box.
I see that.
Pass the stuffing, please. Fuck off. Wait, no, give me the box. I want... Hang on, wait. What's back there? Alright. Hey, Zoe. How's it going?
Ethan,
I'm
this
coming.
way.
Oh, not quite. Yes. Hello. I am leaving. Use the serum on him. What? Alright.
You want me to cure him?
Right in the eye. Kapow! And Jack is properly dead. He's going to. Do I look alright to you?
Yeah.
Mia's waiting for us.
This really sucks. Well, I'm getting a new fan. These people suck. Give me this handgun ammunition. Jeez, thank you. Still have the Magnum, so I guess I'll just hang on to that for a while. Alright, so there's two endings here. We can inject Zoe like we told her we would, or save our wife and inject her.
There's only one left.
Oh.
There's only one left. And there can't just be one left. What the hell are we gonna do now?
The wife we came here to save, or the random lady right here. The wife we came here to save, who we were married to, or you.
I would say
Came here to save, random person we've never even met before now, except for phone calls. The person we came here to save... Zoe. Yeah, alright. I've never picked Zoe. I'm probably never gonna pick Zoe.
It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape.
And I can only assume the choice that is like canon is probably saving Mia. It's his
I'm
wife.
sure there's someone who can help.
This is not home. Apparently I belong here.
I'll send help.
Don't bother.
And
There won't be
no one
anyone
picked
left.
Zoe. That's because Zoe is trash, Danny. Zoe is trash. Zoe doesn't try to kill you, though. Neither. I mean, sure. But when he married Mia, he said sickness and health, and I guess that includes right now. All right. I know what happens if you pick Zoe. I know what happens if you pick Zoe, and it's it's kind of less enjoyable turn of events, I think, and you don't really do much to save her anyway. If you pick Zoe, she dies. If you don't, at least she gets the star in a DLC. You know.
Thank you.
Answers I can choose.
Actually, if you pick Zoe, everyone dies. The end.
Mia, I know you've been through a lot.
But I assume that the end of Zoe DLC is gonna
But something
follow off from this ending. 'Cause that's the one where we don't know if she's dead or not.
I just want to know the truth.
Ethan, I honestly don't remember.
Try.
Her hair in this scene bothers me so bad. Because it's like, just kind of shifted to the left,
The fuck did that get you?
and she doesn't even try to move it, and it bothers me. So yeah, this is the start of the part of the game that I really could have done without. This whole upcoming scene is not the best,
The hell was that?
but we only have about like an hour or so left, roughly.
What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
Most people tend to shoot as Mia slept with Wesker, and that's how this all started. No. Can't confirm quite that being not true. The general consensus, I think, is most people don't really care for this part of the game too much, but it's only an hour and a half long or so. And I don't mind it story-wise, it's just I don't like it gameplay-wise. I think the gameplay section falls apart here. It works fine for me story-wise. Honestly, there are a lot of things that bother me with this game, which makes me not hold this as the greatest story out there. Oh no, it's not better than Remake. Remake's the greatest Resident Evil game in my opinion in terms of horror game. And if I wanted to pick like one of the actiony ones, I'd obviously go with 4. But I consider this a 3rd. Like, remake for this game. And then there's like the rest of them, and then at the very bottom, Code Veronica. Because Code Veronica.
Oh wait, so we're not playing Ethan
No, we're playing
anymore?
Mia right now.
Oh.
There's her reflection in the puddle that she looked at. Playing Mia right now. She has a little wrist. Oh. And all we have on us is the strange bottle. Strange bottle. Thank you. I don't know. I think as far as remake being my favorite, it's just such like a well designed, kind of like tightly designed game where everything feels intentional, and it's wonderful for it. And 4 is just solid gold. Remake with already 1 music patch is pure gold. I'm fine with the music as it is in Remake. The Resident Evil 1 music never really stood out to me that hard, so... And I've played several versions of the first game, actually. The director's cut music would be just a sight to behold in Remake, though. That's the one with the, I think that's the soundtrack that has the, that wonderful tuba piece or whatever. I'd love to hear that in a remake. Nothing! If I had to pick a 4th, I'd probably say Resident Evil 2 would probably be like a 4th. Because that game's really good too. It's just not quite there for me. Not quite better than Remake in terms of the horror styles of Resident Evil game, and obviously it's not actiony, so it wouldn't overtake 4.
2, Resident Evil 2 will always be in my like one of my favorite RE games. Just
oh yeah, like I said, it's like my number 4. It's fantastic, just not my favorite, because I feel like it's not quite as tightly designed as Remake is, and that is the difference for me. I'm thinking about the one I use in my LP, and I'm strange that Capcom remade that music for the director's cut. Yeah, I don't know why. They made some pretty bad choices with the music in the director's cut too. I'm sorry, I cut you off. You were saying something.
Oh no, I was just saying that Resident Evil 2 is one of my favorites, followed by 4.
Yeah.
And then Remake, and then I really like 0.
I need to play that yet. I own it. I haven't played it yet. I played I played the train segment, but I haven't gotten past that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Do it one of these days. Maybe I'll stream it here. I don't know. I also would like to stream Remake at some point, because the last time we did it, I was playing at a suboptimal frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do it better because I have it on the PS4 now.
Okay.
And I just wanted an excuse to stream Remake.
We can totally do that.
We still don't have a release date for Remake 2, right? No, not a hard one. I think last I heard it was supposed to be 2018 sometime, but we don't have any official confirmation. But when it does, I'm pre-ordering not pre-ordering, I'm going to buy the heck out of it when it comes out. I'm going to pre-order it. I don't have money for that, and it's a bad practice regardless, but I am going to buy it when it comes out. And I also want to pick up on the PS4 the physical box for the Origins collection, which is 0 and... Hang on. LNG tanker and a bell. Nice. Wait, what? No. Which is neat too. Or yeah, it was 0 and Remake in one package. shock twist, the villain is a small child!
Are you remembering?
Hello, small child.
What? Who are you?
Hee Haha.
That was that face.
Yeah. Their facial animations aren't the best. I'm really excited that they're remaking 2 in the style of remake. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I hope they make. I hope it does to Resident Evil 2 what Resident Evil Remake did to 1 for me, where it gets like so tightly redesigned that everything's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna love it. And maybe they'll finally reconcile the canon issues that come with 2, so we can actually have like a proper understanding of what happens.
Yeah, I thought Claire, like if you start with Claire first, that was the canon.
Yeah, that's the closest approximation we have right now is Claire A, Leon B. That's what all the future games refer to, I believe.
Yeah.
The canon issue is more of an issue with Resident Evil 1 because there's 2 scenarios, and yet both games, the future games, act like both happened.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what the Umbrella Chronicles was for, to try to reconcile the timeline a little bit. And it does its best. Let's put it that way. And Darkside Chronicles does the same thing. Well, it tries to. Hello. Hopefully they'll have an option to use the original music remake, otherwise I'll wait for the mod to be made. I mean, you should wait to hear what the music's gonna sound like in remake 2 before you brush it off. I think because it might be great. It might be a very good soundtrack that works better.
Yeah, sometimes they remake like the orchestration OST. Really, really nice. I can't think of an example off the top of my head because the only one I can think of is Final Fantasy X, but I didn't really like the remake of that OST too much.
Well, from my point of view, it's like they could basically just remake the original music, but at that point, it could just be I play the first game, or I play Resident Evil 2 again. I would if they do let the composers do their own thing, so they aren't constrained to the original game too hard, so they can actually show what they can do instead of being forced to work to the confines of something else that already exists. Because there's some good tracks in the original Resident Evil 2. Their save music stands out for me, certainly. But
I like the music from 2. I don't remember the music too well from 3.
I don't either.
Even though I played that one quite a bit.
But
yeah.
The composers can do something original and actually show what their skill is instead of just having to stick to someone else's strengths. And that could be a good start to a possibly wonderful composer that otherwise might otherwise be stuck to someone else's work that they might not be as well tuned with because they didn't make the soundtrack for the original game. Unless they did, in which case, whatever, I guess. But I got it. I think that's a common problem with a lot of remakes, is sticking too close to, as far as video games go, sticking too close to the original attempt, so that there's kind of no point in playing the remake. Which is half the good of Resident Evil Remake 1 for the first game, is that it's so different from the original while still being, the first game.
Gabriel Knight, the remake of Gabriel Knight's like that. I mean, they did stick to, the same story, but they kind of mixed it up a little bit so that some of the days were more evened out than others, because some days were super short and some days were really long, because it took place within, I want to say 10 days or so.
Right.
And they redid the music for that game, and they redid everything for that game, the graphics, the voice acting, everything, but I was really pleased with it. I thought they did a really good job with it. Yeah,
someone who understands what the feel of the game is supposed to be and understands what impact needs to happen. We could get a wonderful sounding original score for a remake.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Remake 1's music doesn't stand out to me too hard, but it's not, you know, it's atmospheric. It's not really supposed to be something I can jam to anyways.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, I'd like to give the music a shot, and if it's terrible, then yeah, there's the inevitable mod, which will make it all sound just fine. But I think whatever composer gets the... Bruh? Stop it. Gets the opportunity should be given a chance. If it's original and not just the remake of the original soundtrack. And if it is, I'm sure it can still sound fine. I'm down with that too. This is my least favorite part of the game. This whole boat bit.
The boat? Das Boot. Okay, so I missed it because this horde froze a little bit. What happened to Ethan?
Our boat got hit by a big weird tentacle monster thingy, and then he got absorbed by the tentacle monster thingy, so he's MIA.
That's dumb.
Well,
I hate it when games do that. It's like you play this guy or this girl, you know, for the whole game, and then all of a sudden, nope, you're not playing this person anymore.
I'm fine with temporary perspective changes, especially in this moment because it helps the story flow with what actually happens.
It's like
we do end up switching back. I can tell you that.
Why?
Okay, because it's just like well, if he had died, then I'd have more.
No, he's not dead. They actually show you that explicitly because when he's lying there, his watch is still on and it's still has vital signs on it, so you know he's still alive.
Okay.
This is just
more like
a temporary perspective change, so you can.
Okay.
Because given the story, I think it's a little bit easier to understand what happens from her perspective than his. This is basically showing you how this all started.
Okay.
My only problem with this segment is the gameplay change. It turns very heavily combat focused, and this game is not designed for that.
You're getting worse.
If it comes to a permanent protagonist switch and someone's, you know, it feels like a different team handled this part of the game. Yeah, that I do agree with. It does feel that way in terms of gameplay. The gameplay switches here, and it's strange.
But it's so
I don't like this. It has a similar problem that I have with Evil Within, where your goals just become different, but the actual control doesn't come different. It doesn't work very well.
I can't believe this is happening.
I do like the story in here, though. I think it felt pretty properly built up, too, from a narrative perspective.
Fix this.
Which could have done without the strange
Where?
gameplay change here. Just to show you how different it's going to be already. We have a fucking assault rifle.
Oh.
Oh.
Just sudden assault rifle.
Yeah, just a sudden assault rifle. Just for giggles, I'll go ahead and show you what the Albert's like, since you haven't seen it.
Okay.
And this is the combat-focused part anyways. And I won't be using it anyway for the rest of the game, so.
The Albert.
Oh yeah, the story's good. I won't say anything else to the spoilers. Yeah, since we're close to the end, we'll have a little story discussion once we finish up, I think. So you can, you know, talk about it. This tape is particularly the part I don't like here. You're just walking around this boat trying to find that little girl, and there is a connection to who she is connected to the rest of the game, but that comes up a little bit later. She's not just totally random out of nowhere.
Okay.
And I actually really don't like the assault rifle in this game either. I won't be using it past when I have to. It's probably my least favorite gun in the game, to be perfectly honest. Since I didn't use the Magnum during the Jack fight, I'll probably just use that for the rest of the game soon.
Magnum. Well, I will say that watching you play through this has made me want to play 4 again.
I still need to finish my veteran run of that game.
This 4 is pretty good.
4 is also really good. It's another good example of, you know, kind of well-controlled design, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Where everything in that game feels like it's done intentionally for one reason or another. Playing at 60 frames has been an interesting experience for me, though. It's like playing on a PS4, frame rate's totally different. Oof.
Yeah.
Let's see, actually, you never finished RE4? Oh, dude. Would recommend.
Have you ever finished it or seen the story? Or how it ends and all that?
Not that the story's the strong point of 4 or anything.
It does have a lot of kooky moments, though.
That game's a cartoon.
Yeah. I've sent my right hand after you. The right hand comes off.
I love that. I love that line. I've always seen it, not played it. Oh, dude, you need to play it.
And he all freaks out.
It's one of the best action games I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
How's it going?
She's vomiting. Far more in
She's vomiting far
body
more in excess than her body mass.
Oh, great. We're going to be seeing a lot more of our ugly friends if this keeps up.
Yeah, actually, weirdly, my problem with this game ends up being that the design gets significantly less tightly designed in the last, you know, third. But some cartoon stuff bothers me. I mean, fits in for me. Resident Evil's always been super cartoony. It's nothing new. They just went right out with it in that game instead of beating around the bush with it. It's never not been cartoony.
Yeah, because if you look at like the first one, not the remake, but
the original first one, Wesker is a Saturday cartoon villain from from moment one. Oh, hello.
And then just some of the lines that they use. It's just...
And 2 doesn't get any better as cartoony stuff goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a dude Kool-Aid Mans through a wall? Yeah.
It's like I think in 3 they laid off of that a little bit because it took more of a serious tone.
In my opinion, that's 3 suffers because of that, actually. Because it's a lot less memorable for it. Yeah, it's just me.
Yeah, because it's like you're being chased by Nemesis the whole
But even then, Carlos is a walking joke.
Yeah, and Carlos loses his accent halfway through the game.
And
which is going to be like a big joke.
The difference is, I think 4 just stops the pretense of pretending it's something that should be taken seriously and just accepts that it's a cartoon, and it comes off really well for it.
Yeah.
First one scared the crap out of me. I mean, they all scare. I mean, that's just kind of how they are, I think. They were, at one point in time, scary, but that doesn't mean they weren't also super cartoony. I think that's what throws some people off of the series, actually, is that it's almost like dissonance, where there's some moments that are meant to be, either were or are meant to be scary, depending on when you're playing them, and, you know, your sensibilities, and how much you can look past the graphics these days, kind of thing. And then the rest of it, where it's just really silly and stupid. And that dissonance throws some people off the series, and I get it. It doesn't bother me at all, but oh boy, is it there. Like, the gameplay and the narrative don't really connect directly, I guess, in that, like, you know, the narrative's really silly, but then you turn to the gameplay and it's, you know, it's scary and atmospheric. But then, you know, you could have been a Jill sandwich.
Yeah. And that's
unlocking. It's especially effective against the living things.
Better take it with you.
Enrico! That's the line, eh? You know, he's actually not in Umbrella Chronicles at all. They mention him a lot, but you never actually see him. That's what I thought it was. And they did slowly edge towards more serious at first, because 2 was a little bit less cartoony in some places, narratively. And that 3's like not at all really, besides the fact that all the characters are stupid, but that's neither here nor there. And then Code Veronica kind of got silly again. And by kind of, I mean, it means really silly, besides how difficult it is. From a narrative perspective, it's... And then 4 just went away with the pretense, because I think by a certain point they realized that the pretense wasn't going to hold up for a game like 4, and just going silly with it worked out pretty well. But they didn't go silly with it in a way that I feel like removes the stakes, because, you know, someone's still trying to send an infected person to America to effectively take over the world. The stakes are still there, they're just not quite... It's just not something that's taken quite so literally in terms of seriousness, I guess. And weirdly, I think one of 5's biggest problems was it also took itself awfully seriously. You know, for the game where Chris Redfield punches at Boulder. Taking yourself, you know, seriously is kind of a bad idea in the game where a man punches a literal rock.
I'm not mad. Wait.
I agree. 5 takes itself way too seriously.
I don't want to live at the lab anymore.
For a game that's climax is in an active volcano, it should not be taking itself so seriously.
I'll be your mommy. Just come back with me right now, okay?
Boulder punching is a serious sport. I agree. Boulder punching Olympics. And I also think that was 6's problem too. It also continued to take itself too seriously when, you know.
Yeah.
It's you play as a character who can dual wield handguns. It doesn't work. And consequently, I think 7 takes itself relatively as serious as it needs to for its change in style and atmosphere. While there's still stuff to laugh at, it's also not something you can ignore too well because you'll die. In touch with its more personal stakes, I guess. Everything being more down to earth in 7, the game can take itself a little bit more seriously and get away with it. And I think that works out for it pretty well. I hope they don't stick with this, though. I don't think this shit will last more than a game. Like, if they tried to do this again, I don't think it would last.
The whole setup, you mean?
Yeah, this whole first-person thing. I mean, there's more they could do with it, but just taking this game and then, you know, applying a different narrative to it, I don't think it'll work. This is the kind of thing that, you know, this whole, you know, this gimmick, I would say, of, you know, changing the whole style, is only going to work once. Whatever they're going to do for the next game, they got to do something different. They can keep it first person, but this won't work again. Half of the reason this game worked as well as it did is the surprise of it happening. This is a reboot of the franchise, but nothing more. A soft reboot. It's not strictly a reboot because, you know, Chris is in this game, that kind of thing.
This was also made for VR.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that too.
So you gotta remember that too.
I do hope they don't drop the story threads they started in this game. I hope they do continue them somewhere, but they'll have to change it up in one way or another. Because it's
Because with the VR games, I don't think there's any other way to do it other than in this perspective.
If you want it to be particularly immersive, then yeah.
Yeah.
One of the only games that works in VR. There's some good stuff out there VR-wise, I think.
Oh, there's some really good ones out there. Zaylee and I were checking some out. And while the graphics aren't the greatest in them, they are still really immersive.
They're all still... It's an experimental thing, but there's some good stuff out there.
I played one game that legit had like EverQuest 1 graphics, right?
The only problem with them right now...
But it was... But it was still really immersive. I don't remember the name of it. I can't remember what it was called, but it was more of like a...
I haven't tried VR yet personally firsthand either, but I can still reflect on a game, I think. A VR game having watched it, at least in terms of what I think it's, how I think it does. A lot, the only problem with VR right now is it's not exactly cost effective. Games are, because they're experimental technology, games are $15-20 for an hour, maybe 2 if you're lucky. Sometimes half an hour to an hour. So it's not something you can just do. It is not. Where am I going? It is not cost effective at all.
Yeah, I will say that the VR games we were checking out are very short. So
it's not technology ready for full releases yet, I think. The fact that this game came out fully VR compatible kind of boggles my mind a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, VR is it's an experience. I like it though.
I have yet to try it. I want to, but they don't have any like kiosks for that kind of thing out in this part of the U.S., so I can't try it.
Yeah, Zaylee got a Vive, I think it's called, for Steam.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's and the Solaris project, that's VR ready. That's the one where you're stranded on a planet.
Some of the standouts I can think of offhand, they made a Paranormal Activity tie-in game that was pretty neat. I think it's called The Lost Soul. That was pretty neat. There's a game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
There's a game about the duck hunt dog that was actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna get that one.
Oh, you should. It's really neat. There's actually, and it seems like it has some replayability because there's multiple endings.
It's like if we could set Zaylee's computer up for streaming those kinds of games, I would totally do that.
It wouldn't be hard. They're all PCs, so you just stream the capture.
Yeah.
It'd be all the same. You just have to install OBS on there and stuff. Did I go the wrong way? I think I went backwards by mistake. Whoops. I only really know VR as far as horror goes. I haven't followed it for anything else.
Yeah, the one I really liked, it was like you're walking around in some ruins and you walk out onto this ledge and it's like on a cliff really high up, and if you look over the edge you can see way down into the to the raging sea below.
Yes, Mia's wearing an Apple Watch and the Apple Codex watch.
The smartwatch.
The smartwatch. Where are you, Evie? There we go. I triggered that event. I actually want to play this game in VR, at least a little bit, just to see what it's like. I heard it's actually really difficult to play in VR, but it's still kind of, it'd be neat.
I can see that, but just sitting there and having something like lunge.
I would like to play just the first hour in VR.
Yeah.
Did you find her?
Yes, but she ran off. She's making more friends, Alan. Those things are everywhere.
I told you so.
Are you okay?
I think in the past probably couple of months is when VR's been able to take off as a better thing, and that we're going to start getting the properly good titles here coming soon. And the next graphics card I'm going to get is going to be VR compatible. So hopefully, just imagine the Metroid Prime in VR. Oh my god, I would play that so fast. As you can see, this game gets really combat heavy here, which is what I was talking about. I've just been spraying bullets. It hasn't been... You're not dead. Oh, you are dead. Oops. Perfect time. Yeah, perfect timing. I'm excited about the idea of VR purely from like a stance of horror games, especially. It's going to be perfect for that genre. I think it's like the breath of life that genre kind of needed right now. Because besides the occasional really good title, there hasn't been a lot for horror games lately. Outlast 2 wasn't that good in my opinion. This is like the only good AAA horror game for this year that I can even think of. I played this game like 5 times in the year. It came out alone. Let's show you Albert real quick.
I know you streamed or played Outlast.
Yeah, I played about a half of it. Yeah,
I don't think I saw it at all. I don't remember anything from it.
I I didn't care for it. I don't think it was very good. My problem is the same problem I had with this game. Actually, they made a like a direct sequel, and it was the exact same thing. It's just Outlast. It's just Outlast 1, but in a different place. The gameplay is the exact same, except it's expanded a little bit. It's in more open environments, so it's harder to hide sometimes, and there's a couple of new hiding spots. Mind-blowing too, and hasn't wanted to do VR for a while. Yeah, Nintendo's not focused on VR, they're focused on mobility, and that's fine. I don't really mind. But, yeah, Outlast 2 felt like more the same, but not as interesting. And not enough done differently for me to want to try it.
Emergency safety
or keep playing it. Played about half of it. I found it more annoying than fun, unlike the first game. Yeah, Outlast 2 was kind of a disappointment for me. I agree. It wasn't bad per se. It wasn't different enough. And if I wanted to play Outlast 1, I would just play Outlast 1. So, you know, whatever. And I didn't particularly care for its. Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. You're my way.
I'm taking it back. I didn't care for the way it tackled its themes for the most part. I thought they could have done better on that one.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
There's something to be said for subtlety and or a lack of subtlety. A lack of, like, this game's not subtle in the slightest, but it works for it. What Outlast 2 was trying to do needed some subtlety, I think. And it flounders for the lack thereof, from a story perspective, from my opinion. It went for very serious abuse, rape, sexual abuse kind of themes, and it was too on the nose for me to think it did a very good job on that front.
Yeah.
It also has some religious themes. Those are ones that are best tackled more subtly, I believe, as well. Like, I'm fine with the game discussing those themes, but it can't be quite so on the nose, or otherwise it'll seem a little heavy-handed, I think. I think games should be able to talk about whatever they want, but you gotta know how to do it, and Outlast 2 did not do it well. Hello.
How did you get here?
Where's Evie?
She's out of control. Without the treatment, she's
out of control.
It's a good thing we're not.
Don't say that.
She trusts me. That little bitch, she never trusted fucking.
Language.
Language? See? Even Evie's like, no, language, dude. Come on.
Trying to take control. You have to
explode
fight
now?
her.
Yep.
Evelyn,
He's exploding.
Stop right now.
Stop touching me down.
Is he turning into a molded?
I mean, like, gameplay-wise, he just kind of dies. He don't see him. He's dead. It's over. He might be able. He might turn into a molded, but as far as I know, you never see him. Ew, that's gross.
Huey. Yeah, you're all covered in goo. It's okay, we're fine.
It's alright.
We're good.
We're good. It's A-okay. Oh my god, I'm dirty! That's how I would feel right now. She hit the F key to turn on the recording? Is that how that works?
You were right. I did lie. I shouldn't
She
have.
lied to me. She lied to me.
If you get this.
And this is the thing we saw at the beginning.
No.
Forget that
Wait.
you ever
Yes?
knew me.
I don't remember. Think so?
It's like he got it in his email.
Oh no. Well, he watched. Because there's that one, the bub one, where she's like, so, you know, send you lots of kisses and all that shit. And then I guess he might have seen the other one too. I don't remember. It's been a whole 3 hours. Or I think she was gonna send that one to him, but then she didn't because Evie took control. They sent him the email that says, "Come get me."
I see. What the heck?
Running man.
Oh, wow. Matrix stuff all in here.
And parkour? Nope. She is not hardcore enough. Goodbye, boat.
Whoa.
Yeah. One thing though, the little girl has nice boots. You get nice boots, kid. Nice boots. You know, I agree though. They probably cost a lot of money. Those boots probably cost a good pretty penny. I'd say we probably get about 45 minutes of this game left. Depending on how fast or how slow I can do this next part.
Okay.
We can definitely finish it. For sure.
Yeah.
Basically, I have the boat part and then one more part after that. The boat part, then the finale. Maybe 3, depending on how you want to if you want to separate it that way. Then it's boat part, a part that I call the mines, and then the final boss. Either way, it shouldn't take that long. Unless the boat part takes me a while because it's really confusing. Trying to figure out, trying to get to where I need to go.
Yeah.
Loading screen.
Loading.
Did I ever tell you that I have Fatal Frame 1 on the PS3?
Yes.
That could be another one to put on the list of things I stream on your stream channel.
Yes.
Because I don't stream on my own, I just use yours. It's easier for me to stream the Bloodborne levels of loading times. Yeah, it is. It is on the PS4. So. Basically, I'm okay with streaming on your Twitch channel because then I don't have to deal with the rest of it where I upload it and all that. That's your problem. I just stream the game and I'm done. Oh, that's a bad animation. That's the best part of it, is after I'm done, you know? You're the one who gets to deal with cutting it up and uploading it.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Not my problem.
I've already cut up Hatoful Boyfriend. I just gotta upload it to the CLG channel.
Are you gonna upload these Resident Evil 7 streams?
Yeah.
And yours or CLG?
I might just do it on mine. I'm not sure.
It'd be better considering I have the audio coming through my microphone for the first half.
People can deal with the technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting all kind of like nervous about making the Yomawari videos public because just of how much I fail on those games.
Nah, do it.
Just like, you know what, people can just deal with it.
People can't handle a little failure, then that's on them, not on me.
So like, I managed to get through the game, so in my eyes, I am not a failure.
So bleh.
Although I feel like I'm doing better in Yomawari too, but I think
I only watched the first stream, but from what I saw in the first stream, I do agree. But I also think that the game's probably a little bit better designed. for a signal. So.
Yeah, the responsiveness is a little bit better. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm using the gamepad now, or if it's just they kind of tighten the controls a little bit.
Yeah.
And fix the hitboxes on the stupid ghosts.
Stupid ghosts. It still boggles my mind that there's a second Yomawari game though. Yeah, it was actually out before they released it on Steam, because it was Japan only Vita game for a while. So, by the time the second game came out was when they put the first game on Steam, from my understanding.
Yeah, I just figured they translated both at the same time and released them at the same time.
That's probably what happened.
Maybe it still works.
Because the walkthroughs I found for the first game, they were for the Japanese version.
Because it was a Japanese Vita game, which you can play because the Vita isn't region locked, right, as far as I know. And as far as I know, the only PlayStation console that was region locked was the first one. And besides that, no such thing.
But
hello, Evie.
But yeah, I'm enjoying Yomori too.
Also, Zaylee comes I missed the second Yomori stream, I think. Yeah, you were talking about it earlier. I was asleep.
Yeah, it's on there. So it's viewable.
Yep. Oh, gunpowder. Actually, I'm going to use that gunpowder with the chem fluid because I want more handgun ammunition.
Hey Danny, we visit our favorite part of the first Yomawari game and the second game. You're gonna love it.
It rhymes with pink thing.
Big pink thing with teeth and it rushes at you.
With the teeth. Captain's Cabin. The boat actually reminds me of Resident Evil Revelations. Because, you know, the whole game takes place on a boat.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that when you were going through the boat on the tape.
Yeah.
I'm like, Revelations.
That was a good game. People don't talk about that game enough. It's actually really good.
I really like Revelations.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it more than I thought I was going to.
Same. I was like, oh, it'll be just another decent Resident Evil Resident Evil game. Oh, you did streaming? Crap.
Well, I kind of did it earlier today.
Yeah,
it was like
3:30 my time.
Yeah, so like I streamed it at 2:30 my time. So I did it a little bit earlier.
I know,
because
I heard my phone went off when you sent a message, I think. I looked, and I was like, alright, went back to sleep. And now we're at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, tomorrow, if I stream, I'll try to do it a little later in the evening.
That way I can I was gonna go to bed really early yesterday because I was like tired, but I ended up staying up really late. I didn't go to bed until like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I woke up at 3. Well, I woke up at 3:30 from your message, and I went back to sleep and woke up at 4. And then I laid in bed for like 35 hours. What are my health like? I'm gonna pour this on me just in case. I don't want to die. And I haven't been able to practice Code Veronica, so that might not be the next thing we do.
That's fine. Code Veronica is...
yeah,
even I don't like going through that,
it's a bitch. I turned off my Twitch notifications. Oh, she sent a message in the CLG channel on Discord.
In the server.
Which is...
Yeah.
Hello. And that's what woke me up. I want to say you added everyone when you did it.
No, I forgot to do that.
I don't know how I noticed it, I just know I did.
I'll have to remember to do that next time.
Yeah, that way it'll beep it.
Yeah.
Come here.
I'm not alive. Really?
You turned into a newt?
Oh, he turned me into a newt.
Better.
A newt? Well, better.
Herb. I don't have any of that. acidy stuff. Okay.
Let's see here.
So depending on what we stream together next, it's up in the air, I guess. Depending on what we want to stream together next, it's kind of up in the air. For the Brute and Aura stream 3 hours.
Whatever you want to do.
A couple of options.
Yeah. That is loud.
What was?
Oh, someone's texting me.
Practicing Code Veronica is going to take a long time.
And again.
Twitch, show me what's happening. What is the stream having issues? We're not dropping that many frames, so I don't know if he's having issues on his end or if I'm having issues on my end.
Let me unpause. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Whenever he said there we go, whenever it was.
It's lagging a little bit, but it's not bad.
Should be. I think it's fine. Ooh, knife. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Swing. Ah, there we go. Down. Whoa. Climb down. Thank you. I could do without half of this nonsense, to be honest with you.
But boat!
But boat!
We're on a
boat!
We're on a boat!
We're on a boat! Yeah, like a cool hard look. It's a boat.
Yeah. We're on a boat.
Like, I wouldn't even care about the boat section if it would just kind of, like, be half of the nonsense. Because all of this is a little bit too far. Walk in the boat, do the tape, and then, you know, go down to where Ethan is, find Ethan. None of this puzzle crap I have to do right now. Problem solved, all over. But no, I have to post all this trouble. And it makes the section more annoying than fun, because even lower on ammunition it's generally kind of a pain, but...
Let's see.
This section's just more of a drag than I would like it to be. Afterward, the rest of it, while it's still more combat oriented, it's so close to the ending, it's so fast that it doesn't really matter. It's just this boat. By far my least favorite part of the game. Stupid boat. Oh wait. Fuse. Oh, where's the... Wait, where are these? Third floor sick bay. Which floor is that? Second floor? Okay, up to the third floor.
My computer keeps telling me it needs to restart right now.
Tell it to wait.
Later.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses, computer.
Because you gotta fix the stupid elevator, and I could do without. The segment. Elevator fixing is not my favorite thing to do. Let's say it was on the third floor sick bay. And before the timer starts counting down the restart. Oh, I hate how Windows does that sometimes too. They'll force you to restart.
Yeah.
know when I'm going to restart, and it's not now. So, no. Negative, Captain.
Leave me alone.
Who are you? Get out of my house! Ah! And the boat's feeling a little holy over here.
I hear you, Cavill.
I don't.
Where are you going? That's fine, just leave.
Like everyone else. Mission. Safe, return to normal mode in Breath of the Wild. Return to normal mode? Is there an abnormal mode in Breath of the Wild?
I think it's like a master mode?
Oh, like master mode.
I've never played it. And master, I've just the normal. I haven't even finished it.
I haven't finished it yet either. I have 2 of the Divine Beasts done.
I remember Frieza talking about the master mode though. It sounded pretty insane.
I think the game's hard enough as it is.
Yeah?
I don't really need that in my life, I don't think. It's cute, dude. I actually don't really. My least favorite part of Breath of the Wild is anything about combat.
Is what?
Anything about combat. I don't really like the way the combat came out in that game.
I do like smashing things with random things though, like a ball and a crate, a door.
I think the whole weapon system in that game is kind of bonked. Oops. Nope, alright. I'm stuck in a corner. I'm literally stuck between a rock and hard hits. I don't think I've ever used the weapon breaking mechanic. I think it's really poorly implemented.
Yeah, I don't really understand why they did it that way. I mean, I guess to make it more realistic, I guess. I don't know.
My sword will not break after 2 swings. That's not even remotely realistic. Weapons in that game break way faster than they have any right to.
Yeah, that was my only issue with...
when they could just not break and I could make executive decisions on what weapons I think I should keep and which ones I should get rid of. Or even better, just give me a inventory system and let me have as many weapons as I want. Stop arbitrarily limiting me. How about that? Shields I'd be okay with breaking because they're shields, but
yeah, that actually happened in Skyward Sword. Your shield could break.
I like Skyward Sword.
I was fine with that, honestly. But like just with your weapons, you know.
Not so fine with it with weapons. It makes me not want to do combat, so I tend to just avoid fighting anything.
Yeah, it's like it made me just want to use the environment more than actually using my weapons.
Which is probably what they were trying to do, is get you to use the environment, but I should still be able to rely on my weapons should I need to.
Yeah. Because I'm like, oh, well, I have this sword that I just picked up and it's really good, but I should only use it when I really need to use it.
I've had a weapon called the Edge of Duality for like the entire game because I only use it like once in a fight and then I'll put it away. And only if it's a fight it's hard. So I just try to avoid combat because I feel like combat is a punishment.
Yeah. Because like we ended up looking for stuff in the environment that we could use instead. It's like, okay, is there any?
I
levitate?
I use the bow a lot.
Yeah.
I'll use the bow and I'll use the bombs. Because you can freeze enemies, shoot them with a bow, like stop time.
Like, the exploration's pretty great.
That's the part of the game I like.
You're just climbing on mountains and exploring and like discovering more of the map and finding the towers and finding ways to get up them when you have hardly anything.
It's waiting.
It's pretty great.
I like rolling bombs down hills. That's one of the fun things to do. You see a bunch of enemies at the bottom of the hill? Bomb.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin your party? I did this wrong. Again.
Don't. Do it right then.
I'm trying.
Helpful advice, no doubt.
Do it right.
Stop doing it wrong then.
Stop doing it wrong.
I just died.
Oh.
I'm just gonna make a mad dash for the objective.
It's funny because, like, if you ask somebody, like, how long did it take you to crochet that, they'll either tell you, like, it took them a certain number of hours, or most likely they'll tell you, like, oh, it took me the entirety of watching all 2 seasons of Stranger Things, and you know, it's like, oh, just the entire game of Resident Evil 7. That's how long it took to make this.
It took me Resident Evil 7. What?
Like what?
Yeah, it took me Resident.
I guess that's about 6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I crocheted my blanket, like, people ask me how long it took me to make it. I'm like, oh, about seasons 2 through 9 of Supernatural.
Season 1 of that show is the only one I watched. Because that was the only one where it was like, yeah, we're just gonna hunt monsters. I'm like, alright, I'm done with that. Let's do that.
I think it was like that up to till season 4.
Yeah, but they immediately started introducing more, and I'm like, I don't care. I just hunt monsters. That's all I want you to do. That was literally your job title. Just do it.
Yeah, they started to change it. I'm like, can you go back to just hunting different monsters every episode? Because that was cool when you did that.
Not every show needs to have some complicated myth arc. Just hunt monsters, please. Develop characters, hunt monsters. That's all I need to do.
And then they tried to go back to that in I think it was the last season. So I'm like, oh, okay, they're trying to go back. But then, like, I stopped watching just because it just got so boring. I wasn't interested in it at all.
You can't just drop a myth arc and just stop it.
And a coworker came up to me, and she's like, hey, did you watch all of the last season yet? I want to talk to somebody about it. I'm like, oh no, I just can't bring myself to finish watching it. And she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to tell you what happened. And basically they went back to the same crap that they were doing before. I'm like, just stop.
My favorite episode of that show is a really early one where they hunt a Wendigo, because it's just, they're hunting a monster, and I love it.
Yeah, the first 3 seasons are pretty great.
I love an excuse to see cool monster designs. Stop taking this away from me. Binge watching sucks, I'm sorry. I don't know. That's pretty much the way I watch things anymore.
What?
Honestly,
why?
I think watching weekly kind of sucks, to be honest. I'd rather just watch it all at once.
Oh, yeah, dude. Okay, Stranger Things 2 came out. I hadn't heard of the show.
Yeah. But
then, like, I watched all of season 1, and I was so glad I waited because, you know, season 2 had been released. And I'm like, oh, this is great.
I cannot watch things weekly anymore. No, my only exception to that is Let's Plays. I will watch certain Let's Plays on a weekly basis. That's more because I have to. And I still, in between, go back and binge watch old LPs.
Well, it was good because, like, I watched it during a time when I was really sick, and I couldn't really sit up at the computer.
Yeah.
So I just laid in bed and
Oh,
watched
I love
it.
that. Netflix is great for that.
Yeah. Jack?
Yep.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Yeah, that would have helped you. What do you mean? I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite, nor my boy Lucas. Or even Zoe here. She did this. What now is she?
Huh.
Then what did she do to you?
So she's a demon
She
child?
infected us with her gift. That's what she calls
Her
it.
gift.
I found her. They had busted out tank in the body. Maybe they changed her. So she infects you and then she takes control? No. Not exactly.
Huh.
She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. Can't fight that. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to. You're a different person. That's what Mia sent me the message because of it. Listen, you're just lost a family. She's the key. Right? You find her. You stop.
And with one cutscene, the Bakers are no longer people I don't sympathize with.
Yeah.
I love that cutscene. That's how you find out who the real villain is properly, and they explained how it more or less works. It's that little girl. And they found her out in the bayou, which is also where they found Mia.
I told you I'm not gonna hurt her. What? You're not my mom. Remember?
So they're the Bakers are victims in this like the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Mia. How's it going? How you doing?
Whee! There's no time.
Erwin Devore, I love this part. Oh no, that's not okay.
Here, take this.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving your life. You need to go. I won't be able to resist for much longer.
So if you
Buddy. Go ahead, sorry.
if you were to save Zoe, you'd have to fight Mia and kill her. But I don't have to. Do. Alright.
Okay.
Well, wait, it's the other way around. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead. You were going to say something.
I don't remember. It's okay.
Why you should have gone. Now the boat part's almost done. We're leaving.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, he gave her the serum, so shouldn't she not be affected by Evie anymore?
I mean, sort of. It's not never explicitly explained, but the implication is she might not be infected anymore, but once Evie's in your mind, she's always in your mind. Because we haven't seen the document yet, but there's a document that implies that someone, presumably the corporation that infected her in the first place, actually gave Lucas a serum too, but he kept all the regenerative powers, and Evie could still talk to him, but he had his free will.
Huh.
So the implication is, even with the serum, you're technically still vulnerable.
Okay.
But there's also an implication that the serum just doesn't work, because you give it to Zoe and she still dies. And also the green medical goo is the mold. It has mold in it, so it's entirely possible that she's got infected again. South Dolby Abercrombie Sand Mine. Salt mine. Sand mine? You can't see it probably, but that has the umbrella logo on it.
Of course it does.
Oh, but wait.
There's more.
Umbrella might be the good guys. Da da da. You know, just for giggles for the last part of the game, I'll use the Albert. There's only... Unless you don't want me to, but I figured I'd show it off properly for the last part of the game.
Yeah, good. Whatever you want to do.
Magnum.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
We aren't going to use that. We want that. Take all handgun ammo. Take the strong handgun ammo. I am not going to take the remote bomb.
Just see Albert, and I'm like, Albert.
Albert.
Oh, Frenchie.
Actually, I have an open slot, so I guess I will take the remote bomb. I went through the majority of the game without using the thing. So, oh, hang on, we can get the last steroid.
Hey, I guess.
Yeah, it's health upgrade.
Hey.
Yay drugs? Yay drugs. Actually... Ooh, I'm debating. Do I want to do it legit? I'll do it legit. Prove I can do it.
Legit.
I don't need no stinking Albert.
Where you can cheese the boss. As they say.
Save.
Hey drugs.
Hey drugs. I took steroid. Alright. Not much of the game left.
Almost done.
Yeah, simple stimulants because
2 sessions, yeah.
2 sessions. Ooh. I can see everything. You. Only that.
I still can't believe I have tomorrow off.
You have tomorrow off?
Yeah, I've had like a 4-day weekend. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Gotta love 4-day weekends.
Because of the holiday.
Oh yeah. What day of the week is it?
Although I didn't really do anything for Black Friday.
Is this Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what day it is.
It's like, oh yeah, I still have another day off. Yeah.
Wait, do you usually work Sunday?
Well, it's just because I had Thursday and Friday off.
Oh.
I kept thinking it's,
Like,
you know.
like it's like there's already the weekend. Okay.
Yeah, like the weekend's over already.
So at this point, you might as well just kind of expend your ammo because you really only need a handgun for the final boss.
Wait, really? Huh. Seems a little anticlimactic.
I mean, you could use other things, but hey.
Excuse me.
I'm managing my inventory.
I was just trying to ask for directions.
I give you a one-way ticket to hell. Be happy. Herb? There we are. That's what I wanted. Oh! Buddy. Not alright, pal.
That's not nice.
That was awfully rude.
Rude?
Rude. And then checking for items. Give me 8. Items? Okay. Alrighty then.
So here's a question about Resident Evil 7, like uploading it to YouTube. Do I do the whole chunk, or should I split it up into 40-minute sections?
This is probably 3 hours. You might want to split it up. But that's ultimately up to you. Alternatively, you could just upload the whole damn thing. It doesn't like any difference.
Yeah. Yeah, Phantasmagoria 1, I uploaded like the whole stream sessions we did for that, but with Phantasmagoria 2, I actually split them up into 40-minute parts each. I don't know which is better, honestly.
There's not one that's distinctly better, I think.
I know some people like threw fits about like, hey, it's
well, it is hard to watch something so long sometimes. On the other hand, don't watch it then. So.
Right? Like, what? Stop complaining.
So you do it however you. That guy just killed himself. Do it however you like. That's my suggestion.
Alright. Then that's what I shall do.
Congratulations.
Okay, let's do that.
Or you could split it like an hour and 50 each.
Yeah, I could do that too. Happy medium.
Happy medium. Happy med. Happy medium.
Happy medium.
Push it. Real good. Push it. Killed it. Check this guy. Liquids.
Liquids.
Right out my hand.
Liquids all over the hand.
Liquid everywhere.
Liquid.
Liquid! I will never not say that joke whenever someone says liquid.
That's okay. One of the bobbleheads became Snake and Yomori with the boxes.
What just happened to me? Whatever. Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
Lucas has his bombs in these boxes.
I thought Lucas was gone.
He is gone, but his influence will be felt forever. And by forever, I mean up until we're out of the salt mine. You're around.
It just feels like forever.
I didn't bring that weapon. Buzz, buzz. Alright. What do we got down here? Steroids! Yay! They make me stronger. Should I put a PSA about not advocating drug use here?
Hey everybody!
Don't drug is bad. My phone hasn't made a noise in 2 days. Mine did. I got a notification on Animal Crossing Pocket Camp or whatever. Yeah, these are the emails where it reveals that Lucas was like a mole for the mystery company that started all this. And they gave him a serum and all this and that.
I see.
Basically, he's a snitch.
Yeah.
That little bitch. And that's the trial of what happens when you're infected, etc., etc. bottle. Next, synthesize serum. Give me E neurotoxin. Necrotoxin? Necrotoxin. Excuse me. Program was instigated in 2000, so on and so forth. I don't care. You want to read? You want to read that? You read it when you play. Blah blah blah. More shit. I don't care about. Oh, we have grenade launcher rounds now. Well, those remote bombs are going away then. Let's drop those in there. I lied.
I might have to step away briefly to feed the cats.
When? Because I should be able to beat this pretty quick. We have one or two more combat scenarios and like the final boss, basically.
How long will that take?
I don't know. Not terribly.
Okay.
Provided I don't fuck it up. Like, it'll definitely not take so long that if you go to feed the cats, I'll probably have to stop so you don't miss it.
Oh, okay. Then I will just wait. I can wait another, like, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, roughly around there. Somewhere. Because, like, we're on our way back to the house, and we're, like, right there.
Okay.
And once we get to the house, that's like where the final boss takes place. Okay, what do I want? Do I want anything with this? Sure, give me more handgun bullets. And remote bombs, please. Screw the remote bombs. They're worthless anyways. Vroom, 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 vroom. Considering I've been blazing through this whole part, I'm not too concerned. It's through the salt mines and then mountains. Because salt mines are salty. They don't want a boss fight.
They're so salty.
So salty?
So salty, man!
They're so salty. Hello, Evelyn. Die. No, thank you.
I'll tell you who's salty. Evelyn.
You're not wrong. But. Nope. Nope. You. Hello, herb. Beep, 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 beep.
I was always sending messages. Alright, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Alright. Shouldn't be too much left here. Yeah, my face. I don't want that. Do not want. shells. What is this? Burner fuel, no thanks. I can do without. Ooh, properly recount. Fight a couple of big dudes and go to the house. What? No. Hey! Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Finally found it? What did you finally find? I'm confused. Was he looking for something? Was Danny looking for something that I missed?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm question marking everywhere.
Many questions. They're marking everything. The only one reason. This is why one. This is one reason.
Is this a spoiler?
I'll plug it. I don't really care about spoilers. It's a Zelda game.
Because I haven't gotten too far into the story.
No, it's just him bombing enemies. Or someone bombing enemies. Yeah, it's just him bombing enemies.
Oh yeah, Zelia likes to do that too.
The non-existent story has not been spoiled. Okay. Alright, here we are.
Bombs and smashing things with...
Hey, Frieza? That's a line from Jack. During his last fight, he'll call you that.
Oh.
He showed up right in time for me to finish the game. No.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Ow! These things. So much, they puke on you all over. They get smart AA bombing.
Like...
Cut that shit out! Oh, I gotta kill him. Did you fat man kill him? I tried. Oh, they're gonna kill me because they can stun lock you like that. I might just
You are dead.
I might just blow them up.
Do it! Blow them up.
Aiming for the legs to trip it up? Really? I didn't know about that, actually. It is exceptionally warm in my bedroom. This is why you lost your medical license. That's not why I lost my medical license, damn you! It involved skeletons. Numerous skeleton.
The medic! Medic!
Die, monster. Yeah. He did. He ain't dead! Die! Oh my goodness. I'm so mad.
So mad.
Dead? Dead? Dead. Wait. Burner fuel? No, I don't want any burner fuel. Why do you keep giving me burner fuel? Stop
so
it.
Burn things?
I don't want to burn things. But yeah, the final boss is like, I can basically just kill him with the handgun. The nondescript, spoiler-free final boss. What? Did I go the wrong way? Did I go the wrong way? I don't remember. I'm going the wrong way or not.
I'm getting Resident Evil 5 vibes from that cave and stuff.
Yeah, I can see. There's a whole, like, 2 chapters that take place in caves. Actually, there's one that takes place in a mine, too, which this actually is. Machine gun ammo, we don't have that. Strong first aid, man, take it. Mind map, oh, that's helpful now. Savings for bananas, that's not us. And look at where we are! And look whose wheelchair is here.
Oh.
Actually, I don't think that's actually her wheelchair. But it hints to the right thing anyways.
Where did Grandma go?
I don't know.
Mia?
It's gone. It's gone.
We hallucinating. Oop, shut the door in my face. And that's how I lost my medical license.
Oh, this is when she was first attacking him at the beginning of the game. Hi.
And there she is, dead.
Oh.
Hi. This is all my fault. I've been told that one before.
So that was Mia?
What?
On the floor in there?
After you stick the axe in her neck?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that part.
Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Mia.
It's okay.
You're not real. You're a fake.
Kill him, Mommy.
This isn't real. This isn't real. Ow. Okay, maybe it's real.
It fucking hurts.
Does it want to be my daddy?
Then he can die.
Die.
The face.
Wow.
Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Do 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 do. Missed your sackhead, lady. Get you a little bit of a.
He gave vibes.
And there we go.
Happy
Art. Hair. Hug. The hair. The hair. The hair. The hair. The hair. My hair. My hair.
What hair? What?
I think Evelyn's hair. I don't know. The animation. Evelyn's a little eh. It's not perfect. In fact, all the long hair animation in this game is pretty whack, to be perfectly honest with you.
Help me.
Hey, at least it's better than Nightcry.
It's better than Nightcry.
The hair animation in Nightcry is really bad.
I don't really think you're meant to be sympathetic towards Evelyn. It's just that she has a motivation. Hello.
I don't want your help.
No one's really sympathetic towards her. Hello? Hello? What? Hello? I'm confused. I don't.
What happened?
I think it's soft locked.
Uh-oh.
Half-Life 2.exe stopped responding. No, what just happened? How did I manage to break it? That's not that. I was about to say I don't remember this happening.
Remote bomb.
Okay. That was interesting. I don't know.
I have to start back here.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hello?
It's not here.
Hello?
It's gone!
Excuse me.
Crazy eyes. But yeah, it's not too bad, the hair animation. I haven't even really, like, noticed it too much.
I think it's Evelyn's, not Mia's. That's particularly not good.
We'll see it again.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm coming this way. Hello. It's gone!
Why am I saying this?
Mad voice crack Mia. I can't actually hear the audio. Yeah, okay, can I skip this?
Kill him, Mommy.
Mwah.
But you shouldn't
Yeah,
have
never mind.
done that. It
Yeah,
fucking
I'm not gonna
hurts.
kiss you like that. Ow, ow, okay.
Want to be my daddy?
I don't know, it doesn't really bother me that much. I just hear other people don't like it that much.
It's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Not today.
I mean, it did kind of look kind of weird when she was leaning over Ethan like that, but I don't know.
Ethan, help me.
Mommy needs you to brush your fucking hair, you little weirdo. Yes. Let me introduce you to a comb. Hello. Whoop.
Forget about me.
Oh no! Nothing happened. I think there's supposed to be scares where I like hear the chainsaw before she comes, but obviously it's not gonna work on me right now.
Yeah.
Do I need to go downstairs first? I think I might need to go downstairs first. Come back here, you little nut job. You're gonna be one of us, then maybe you'll play nicely. Yeah.
I'm not playing.
Get away from me!
You don't take damage from this, I don't think. Yeah, you can't hurt her. Ow. That hurts. Okay.
That's a very big doll.
Indeed. Hello. I don't know how I soft locked the game. Well, can't go that way. Wah wah. Okay. Hello, Evelyn.
Get away!
There's a thing you're supposed to do here. I don't quite remember what it is. I'm gonna block that. Oh no! My battery's low! Just hold out. Just hold out. There we go. Oh, no. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. Stabbing you. Woo.
No!
Get stabbed, nerd. LOL. QQ. Get wrecked. Plot twist. It was Grandma all along.
Oh.
I feel like that's a lot more effective plot twist if you just see her throughout the game. We don't have someone pointing her out to you, but you know.
Her eyes were bleeding?
Yeah. Goodbye, Evelyn.
Okay.
Ew, she puked then.
Ew. Ew.
You're tripping a little bit there. You got something on your face.
She melted. So did her wheelchair.
It too. Oh, but this is the boss fight right here. Shoot her in her face.
What the? Is that Grandma's face?
Yeah. Reminds me a little bit of Carla in the 6th game. She's chasing the boat.
Yeah.
No. No. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Did I lose? I can't even tell. Oh no. Did I lose? Hello? Nope. Okay, good. Yeah, really anticlimactic. Just shoot it 6 times with a magnet and you're done.
That's it?
Oh no.
Oh.
Load here, just a second. Don't mind me. It's not. And Ethan's perfectly fine.
You're just a little bird.
Nope. Now we.
Smashes and you're like, owie.
That hurt.
Owie.
You're mean.
Owie. You're mean, Grandma.
You don't bake cookies anymore. Oh, my leg. Oh my god, that's my leg. You psycho. That is my gosh darn leg. Hang on, let me just reload. Oh, alright, never mind. I gotta reload.
I just wanted a
Reload. I got. Like.
I just want a rabbit.
Yeah. Woo. Oof.
Ow.
Ow. Unknown. Use it! The gun. Use the Albert. Not the replica Albert I have in the box, but the real boy Albert.
Albert.
Show me your face, Grandma. Alright. Show me your face. Oh, show me. Bleh. Bleh. Yeah. There we go. Bleh. Bleh.
So is Grandma actually Evie?
Yeah.
Okay.
The virus thing that she hosts or whatever ages her at an accelerated rate.
Okay.
So in just like 2 years she turned into that old thing.
Mm-hmm. And Crumble.
I want a new wife. That's it. I'm done. I can put this controller down.
That's... Oh. So the boss really only had like 2 faces.
3, I guess, because you stab her, then you shoot her face, and then she gets all big, and you shoot her again. Hey, you'll never guess who this is.
Is it Chris?
Chris. it's Chris.
Chris Redfield?
Mm-hmm. As opposed to the other Chris's?
I'm Redfield.
Doesn't. Oh, Redfield.
Yep.
Found you.
People were theorizing that it's not actually him, but the guy said, I love that line, the fuck took you guys so long? But the...
He doesn't... He doesn't look like Chris.
That's the art style change, that's all. I mean, because if he looked like Chris, then he wouldn't fit in with the art style at all, because he'd be about 600 pounds of pure muscle and rage.
True.
He looks kind of like he looks like an older version of, like, the Resident Evil 1 style Chris.
Did I?
Yeah.
What do you think is the point? He's supposed to look more normal like he would in the first game. Or like Code Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
And but because he didn't look like Chris for a long time, people were theorizing that it's like not Chris, but the guy who directed the game looked no, it's Chris. And I don't know if you can see it, but that helicopter had the Umbrella logo.
Not just for me.
So we don't really know the answers to that question yet.
So were the Bakers. Who's that thing? Evelyn. Who made them that way?
See, right there, Umbrella Corporation.
But now Evelyn's dead.
What was with the spacing between the Evelyn and the S after Evelyn? Did you catch that?
Yes.
What?
I had just come to terms with losing Eve. And now she's back.
When did it again? I think my game's bored.
Maybe this is where the next door opens.
And this is how we end a Resident Evil game.
And a helicopter.
Flying off
with the sun
and
rising.
a helicopter.
It's a good game. I like this game.
Yeah.
It's a nice little change of pace. I hope they don't drop the current goofy plot line, but I hope they keep going somewhere with whatever they set up in this game. Without necessarily... I just want them to make sure they keep changing things, because this exact formula would not work again. And I like the story a lot, too. I think it's pretty solid, especially coming from a Resident Evil game.
Yeah, the story was really good.
Also, I like the credit song a lot. But my only problem really comes from the gameplay. It does not hold up well in that last act. Besides that, the game's great. I love it a lot. I'm not really looking forward to Chris's DLC that much because it looks very action-oriented, and I'm not looking forward to that too hard. But I'm going to play it because it's free. And there's going to be a DLC that wraps up Zoe's story arc because hers just kind of drops.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be called End of Zoe. It's going to be $15, and I'm going to purchase it. The rest of the DLC just covers in loose gaps in the story here and there, like Daughters, which is the only other part of the banned footage I care about, is about how the Bakers were up to being infected. Shows them before infection. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
And the blackjack in the game, I think it's called 21, is literally just showing Luke just being evil. And that's it.
I'm evil. Wee.
I think it's called Bedroom. Is a cool little puzzle. He plays the cameraman guy and try to escape the bedroom while Marguerite acts all evil. Jack's 55th birthday is just basically this game's mercenary mode. Try to get as high a score possible. There's like Survive the Night, where you try to get the highest score possible, surviving a bunch of enemies, wave after wave. And then there's Ethan Must Die mode, where you have a goal to complete, and it's super hard and annoying, and I'll never play it. So yeah, I appreciate this. It's kind of like a Japanese take on like the home invasion, or not home invasion, the like cannibal hillbilly kind of genre of horror movies at first, and then it hits this weird like bug mutation thing, and then it hits like that weird, I don't know, like Saw subgenre, and then it just kind of ends. It's awesome.
I liked it.
Yeah, that's a good game. I enjoyed it a lot. I got it when it came out in February, I think, January, and I've basically just been. I've played it a couple times already this year. I think this would be my 5th playthrough. So I played it twice right when I got it, and then I played it 2 more times over the year, and then it's my 5th playthrough. Plus, I'm doing a other playthrough where I'm trying to get through it on Madhouse, and I probably never will. Because it's so stinking hard. And yeah, the last act is very meh. The second you step foot on the boat, I would have changed it a lot the second you stepped on the boat. I would have cut out most of the combat, I think. And cut the enemy count by like 2/3, and just have like 1/3 of the enemies around, and just have you trying to find, and cut out all the stupid elevator puzzle. I wouldn't have had that in there. I don't think they should have. Without the cutscene, if they just had a cutscene in the end, the game would be about an hour and a half shorter, making it about 4 hours on a first playthrough, and I don't think that's okay. Especially because they charge full price for the game. I think they should have just revamped the last act into something much more enjoyable, because it could have been a lot better without them having to just cut it. Especially because just revealing that Evie was the villain with like a cutscene would have been very anticlimactic, and it's a much better reveal with a perspective to it, especially Mia's, because she was working for the company that created her. I just don't like the gameplay perspective at all. Like the gameplay at all from that scene or that section.
Yeah, from my perspective, just watching it, I think it's pretty good. It was a lot more intense and gory than I thought it was going to be, but it was also like, well, I went in with not expecting anything, even though I heard really good things about it. But I really liked it.
The high point of the game is definitely the first act. After you kill Jack that first time, where he like dissolves or whatever with the chainsaw fight, that's like where the highest point of the game is. And then the stuff with Marguerite's alright, the stuff with Lucas is the same level of alright, and then the tank stuff's less good, but overall I still like the game a lot.
Yeah, it definitely brings back that intense atmosphere. That
overwhelming dread that
the
you're
first game had.
that feeling that you're really not suited for this situation at all.
Yeah.
But you gotta take what you got and survive. Well, I think 1 through 3 were very, very good at that. And Remake, too, obviously, I think.
Yeah.
I think Remake nails that feeling, actually.
Remake has that really intense atmosphere to it.
And that game also has a little bit of added paranoia, because not only do things not stay dead, but they come back stronger and scarier, and you're like, I don't know if did I kill that body? Did I kill anybody in this area? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I love that. And, this game harkens back to the first game real good. There's a lot of feeling of the first game here, and a little bit of the second and third, but in terms of general atmosphere, it's very Resident Evil 1. Which is... I like the callbacks. It feels like what I would imagine the first game would have been if it were made in 2017, and not made in 1996?
Yeah.
7?
Yeah. Because with Resident Evil 5 and 6, I'm not sure about 4, but 5 and 6 definitely, they didn't have that whole, like, intense atmosphere.
No,
action-oriented.
5 and... especially 5 and 6, you do not feel pressured at all. You're pretty comfortable the whole way through. You're never really hurting for ammo. We were able to get through 6 on hard, and we didn't really care.
Yeah.
4... I think is the last game in the series that even has a feeling of any kind of intensity, because you are just one guy, you don't really have any support, but that's only like the first playthrough. You replay 4 and you're not going to feel that way, because you already know ahead of time you're a badass.
Yeah.
This game does a pretty good job of maintaining that the whole way through. Even though I've played it a couple times, there's still a couple of moments when it'll get me, or, you know, that beginning stealth section with Jack is pretty intense regardless. Even though you couldn't hear them, the performances, especially from like Jack, Marguerite, and Lucas, are really good in my opinion, and Ethan. So that helped a lot. And Jack's probably like my favorite villain from this game. He's got some of the best lines. And then they do a good job of surprise humanizing them for you. And I like that. It's probably the highest point story-wise the series has ever gotten. I think it wins the story award.
Yeah, I think they tried to humanize the villagers, but like during the credits you see like they did have normal lives before they were infected, and they were just victims, but
in gameplay they're still just fodder you kill in this game. At first you don't know why, and you just think they're regular villains, and then you slowly find out that they're being infected by something else, and at the end, they properly humanize Jack, and by consequence, everyone else.
Yeah.
Instead of just, oh yeah, there were people once too, and you're like, well, whatever. Yeah, and Jack has some great lines, like the ones Fraser were putting out there. Nice car, Ethan! I can smell you! They did a really good job on... I think the writing of this game is probably the series' high point, too. In terms of, like, legitimately good, well-written character dialogue.
Yeah.
Because even Remake was intentionally pretty silly with the writing. But in this game, it seems more legitimate, more intentionally well-written, and not just trying to be goofy kind of stuff. It's good. I mean, yeah, it's trying to be goofy, but I mean, like...
Yeah, I kept wanting to see like where it was leading, like what was causing all of this. So it was pretty good.
It's very good at that. Gameplay wise, it's pretty stilted, intentionally so. And for that, goof wasn't overbearing in RE7. Yeah, the goofball area was not too. It hit a good balance where it was goofy, but it didn't take itself too seriously like 5 and 6 tried to do. It wasn't too goofy like some of that's probably Resident Evil 4's worst aspects. Even though I like it, it is really goofy and doesn't take itself seriously in the slightest. And it hits a good balance between the two of those. I think very tasteful goof. Yeah, it's nice, and I think the good way they did to balance that was by making the villains goofy because they're crazy, which means while you're laughing, you're also like, oh my god, this person could kill me. And meanwhile, everything Ethan says is either something kind of logical, even if he seems a little bit too calm for the situation, or some kind of snarky comeback which works. Or he'll just be like, fuck you, and you're like, ha, I would say that too. They used Getty Images pictures in this game somewhere. Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I'll have to see how the gameplay is, like, before I have a real opinion on it, just because I just watched you play, I didn't really experience it.
Yeah, I understand that.
But I will definitely be picking this up when it's on sale again, most likely.
My perspective on it is, it's very good for the first and second halves, but when you hit, like, the boat, that's when it kind of takes a dive, because they start making you do things that the gameplay wasn't meant to do. It's meant to be slow, clunky, meant for one-on-one, maybe 1-on-2 or 3 combat encounters, not one on a bunch of enemies, a lot of combat kind of thing. The reason 4 is so good is because combat was built around you being fluid and able to kick a ton of ass.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this game, when it tries to ramp up the combat, it's not really meant for that. So you're tumbling around and trying to fight a bunch of things that are faster and stronger than you. It doesn't work. And these are my stats because, yes, 6.5 hours because I did a lot of stopping. 13 restarts, most of those, most of the files too. 62 item box opens. Nice. There's an achievement for only using 3 healing items. No, excuse me. I think there's an achievement for not using a healing item and only opening the item box 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then this is coming out soon. But they said coming spring. It did not come in spring.
Maybe they meant 2018.
It's supposed to come out next month. So.
Okay.
There we go. 2 sessions.
Hey.
We did it. Resident Evil 7. Hey. Woo. Wish I'd show how much time you spent organizing.
For streaming it. Huh?
Danny said, I wish I'd show how much time you spent organizing items. Yeah. That's probably like 15 minutes in and of itself. Foundation of RE games. RE4 had the best inventory management. Thank you. That grid was a game in and of itself. Alright, so next time I'm here, I think I'll be playing something else, because everything else we have planned is something I'll be playing. So next time I'm involved in a stream, it'll be either another horror game or Hot If a Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Unless she streams Your Warrior next, in which case you won't see me here. I'll be in the chat.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. We'll see what I stream, what happens next. So.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.